Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations. You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
No, that's not a blurry camera. That's Captain America is joining us today.
USA, come on! Sing with me. We're gonna.
USA, USA. Ah, there you go. You said you're gonna do it for the whole 2 hours. What's up with that, man? What's going on, everybody?
I'm ready.
That's normally Robbie Lopez again. He is actually Captain America today.
It's USA, baby.
USA against Australia. Australia. They got the kangaroos from the down under. But we are above ground. We are currently in Burridge, Illinois, getting ready to do some. Yeah, a lot of USA down there, but nobody is decked out like you, man.
No.
So Robbie is half rooting for Team USA in soccer,
Let's go!
And he's also rooting for you guys to get into the breaks and close out some boxes, man.
Let's get to that break page.
We got a lot of fun stuff to get into today, Home Slice. So.
Home slice.
Again, please pay attention to the homepage. Robbie is just here for support, so he is not the main attraction to the show, as much as we'd like him to be. But guys, welcome in. Beautiful Friday, June 19th, 2026. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit this bad boy, also known as the UA webpage link, to get ourselves going on this gorgeous Friday afternoon. I don't think I have to ask you how you're doing today. It's kind of self-explanatory.
You know me. 9 always feeling fine.
9 and always feeling fine. So does that also represent how many goals USA could be scoring today? They got to be motivated by this. 3? 3 is good. So your dice roll is 9. Your goal score is 3. Yeah. I'll match you. I think that 3 is going to be. But I'll go 3 and 6. So, guys, we already got Brian Maresca said normally Robbie Lopez. Indeed, only Robbie can make a soccer game exciting. You know, I couldn't agree with you more, dude. I'm ready to run through a wall.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
I'm ready to run through a wall for this guy. I'll look at all the comments. I know that you're. I was just. I know you're a little.
I'm taking it off right now so I can see.
Who is that masked man? Guys, again, please make sure to hit that share link. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe. You literally cannot find another break room like this throughout the entire interweb. We got a whole lot of fun to get into. The hunt. Will you be the hunters or the hunted? In the break page today. We still got that can't miss authentic series, and right here in the product cam, we got this beautiful 2019 Julian Edelman, Tom Brady, and Rob Gronkowski. We will have a winner to give this away to once we close this Can't Miss Authentic series. And how about this sucker on the back? Robbie pointed this out yesterday, actually. This is 18 out of 18. No, that's not how many. That's not how many field goals that Sebastian Gostkowski kicked in the 2019 playoffs. This is actually how many lids these are made of. This is the last one in existence that was made of this kind. So very, very rare game day authentic. We're kind of pricing this anywhere between $3,500 and $4,000 at the bare minimum.
What's going on, Uncle Sam? What's going on, Andrew?
What's going on, Andrew? What's going on, Uncle Sam? What's up, Andrew? Welcome into the UALI Break Room Home Slice. We got a lot of stuff to get into today, guys.
Yes, we do.
We also got some, how about this? A high roller.
High roller. We got a little bit of leftover from the high roller.
We got a lot of bit left over, man. Usually we can get crumbs from time to time. This is a whole entree, at least, of crates that we got available.
1, 2, 3, 4. They left us 6 crates.
They were so nice enough to leave us. Not just the guys last time, but the guys this morning.
That's the most that has been left over from a high roller.
Easily.
Wow.
Easily, not even close.
Unbelievable.
So Uncle Sam and Uncle Rob are getting ready to take you guys through the break room. Here we got the minis and jerseys as well. We got the dice roll coming up. Robbie's going with 9. I'm going with 6. Again, all 13 of you beautiful people, feel free to let us know what dice roll you're going with out there. Da-da-da-da. And we're going to rock 8.
Hey, he's feeling great because it's number 8.
Number 8, baby. Number 8. Let's get it going.
Number.
Now, usually we go to ourselves a little bit of a chase wheel spin here. The chase wheel spin's very simple for those that have never seen it before. If you end up going into a break and the break ends up closing out, you don't have to win the break. All you have to do is get your name in that series. Once that break closes out, Robbie, you become eligible for it. And a lot of hosts and producers end up liking, they end up running about 1 series for every chase wheel spin. Not one, but two series that we're going to rock out for you guys. The Hunt and Around the World, around the world. Get those passports punched, because we got a whole lot to talk about. The Hunt, I remember vividly writing those names on the board yesterday at the end of our at the end of your 3 o'clock show. Yeah. Nobody's touched it.
Nothing.
I thought somebody was pulling our leg this morning.
Nope.
It's a 35-box series, incredibly creative, incredibly fun. 18 headliners and 9 golden tickets to get yourself into that chocolate factory. And like Robbie said, get ready to punch those passports, baby. No better place to punch a passport than to the US of A. But we got so many different countries that we're gonna go through by the end of this. I'll be the TSA attendant, and you be my my punky Uncle Sam over there. So now that we got the dice roll and the chase wheel spin set up, no pre-fills, right? We just had a couple orders, but no pre-fills.
No pre-fills. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there.
Slowly but surely. Now, I think it makes no better time to check in our first series. My beautiful breakers and breakettes out there. They're getting ourselves into the hunt. Again, will you be the hunters or the hunted? Nobody's done any hunting so far. Again, grab your muskets, grab your rifles, grab your BB guns, your Nerf guns, whatever you prefer to go hunting with. We got a whole lot of territory to cover. Pew, 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 pew. What does your gun sound like?
Mine
What does your gun sound like?
Boom!
That's cannon fire.
There's one single shot.
I got my little squirt gun, my little water gun.
One single shot.
Pew, pew, pew.
That's all I need. Rifle shot.
Guys, let us know what your gun sounds like in the chat. You can phonetically sound it out. 18 headliners, $35 is again 9 golden tickets.
9 golden tickets.
I think Robbie and I do a great job of explaining what the golden tickets are.
That's kind of mooning we're gonna.
You're not finding any golden tickets. That's too many stars and stripes for me. I did not request any of those stars and stripes. That's a
lot of stars and stripes right there.
You can see the whole 50 states from in there. Guys, I'm keeping the random.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4.
Guys are going to be very grateful that I have the randomizer up right now. Again, so what we like to consider the golden tickets, I think of those as headliners. So instead of having 18, I like to think we have 27 headliners out of 35 total boxes. And again, like Robbie said, opening the program, we're moving. We're chugging along here. 5 spots left in the single, 5 left in the quad, 6 left in the double. But let's talk about what makes the Hunt such a special series here in the break room. So obviously, all this is a signed NFL memorabilia tier collection with a 35-box series. Now here is the fun thing.
Oh, nobody's in there.
Yeah, Colin and Nicolette left us already. Each box contains 1 random autographed football team. It includes a certificate of authenticity from industry trusted authentics, JSA, PSA, Beckett, and Fanatics. If those that don't know, every single piece of memorabilia here at UA is certified. So it's limited to just 35 boxes. Breaks will happen live on our stream as they fill. The Hunt, this football mixer series gives you a chance to earn points and win 3 different prizes. I'll get to that in just a second. The prizes include 10 golden tickets. I told you I'd get to it in just a second. 10 golden tickets, 5 golden tickets, and $500 in-store credit. The break room guest that earns the most points will win 10 golden tickets. Second place earns 5, and third place earns 500 in-store credit. In the event of a tie, there will be a top spot drawing for the respective prize. If you are to tie, then and lose the top spot draw, you will be issued 100 in-store credit, but will not be eligible to win any other prizes. The 12 achievements that can be reached are listed as follows. So this is very important, Robbie. So many different ways that, again, our point system is will be complex on the surface. We're going to have to do some break room math, but every single item that you can possibly win in the series, Robbie, will be eligible, no matter if it just lasts for 1 point or there is going to be a lot of items that will count for multiple points. You win an FS helmet, that is 1 point. An offensive player counts as 1. A defensive counts as 2, same with the retired player. When any item that is not an FS helmet, when a Hall of Fame helmet, which is 3, a college item is worth 4. A defunct team, of course, meaning that a team is no longer in existence. So keep an eye out for Oilers. We wouldn't have that in the description if there weren't a couple Oilers players lying around. That is worth 4 points. Sweep a multi-box break. 2 points for the double, 4 points for the quad. So that means if you end up winning multiple items in a break. How about this? You complete a division, which means you got to have at least 4 spots bought into, and you end up landing in all of the NFC or all of the AFC. And how about this? You win an item from each division. That is 10 points. So probably the easiest way you guys can do that, you would have to end up getting into a quad and buying that out. So getting 10 points is the best head start possible. Again, 9 golden tickets, what are left? I guess this is the easiest way to get ourselves into explaining the golden tickets, Mr. Lopez, or I should say Uncle Sam Lopez for today. I'll drop the description for you guys to go through and read this bad mamma jamma right here. So, the golden tickets, Lottie. This is our exclusive version of currency that will get you into the locker. I will also drop a little bit of a link for the locker as well. We've been running this for about a week and a half now. It's been a smashing success, and I'll explain why the locker is such a rarity here in the break room. So how do you earn the golden tickets? Well, it's very simple. You can earn the very, very simple. As my mother liked to say to me all the time,
So simple, it's like eating cereal.
So, yeah, depending if you got some nice utensils. I don't know if you've ever ate cereal with your bare hands before, but it's usually a simple thing.
Oh, Rob, I ate cereal with changing color spoons.
Now, how does that work? Changing color spoons.
Yeah. So you would find it in the cereal box. You use that, and you would dip the spoon in the milk. It would change colors.
Where's this been my whole life?
Oh, this was rocking in the 80s. This is what This is what I grew up on. I grew up with changing color spoons.
I knew
Breakfast was the bomb in the 80s.
I knew that my mom got pregnant in the wrong decade.
Oh.
That sounds damn. I gotta find those. Maybe I can find those on eBay, on Amazon. Yeah.
If you do, hit me up because I'm dying.
I just gotta make sure that they are listed as brand new and not used.
I want to recreate my nostalgia 80s.
I'm sure there's there's a lot of stuff you show me on air with the 80s stuff. You show me some past TV shows.
Oh yeah.
I'm much more familiar with those than I am color changing spoons. This, however, the golden tickets, they can get a lot of color changing helmets for what we got in that locker. A lot of helmets with a lot of different color variety. Again, you play in the more breaks, it's very easy to earn them. How you redeem them? Once you've earned golden tickets, you can redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many golden tickets it takes to claim it, so you always know what you are working towards. How do you unlock the locker? The locker is a part of our rewards program. To get it, you have to, that is the only one caveat about getting into that locker. You have got to be at about 7,500 points, which is considered our practice squad tier. Now, that might sound daunting to you folks at home, but again, you get UA points for every single break you buy into. The practice squad tier is one of our lowest possible tiers. Again, if you play in possibly one of our more expensive breaks today, chances are, depending on how many spots you buy, you could probably get into that practice squad by the end of the show if you are brand new. What's inside the locker? Well, I'm going to end up sending you guys that link right about now, actually. So give me 1 second. I'm going to drop that beautiful, beautiful link, and we will get rocking and rolling throughout the rest of the break room. Something I like to do during the rundown, or as my 3 o'clock host on Tuesdays likes to call it, a little bit of housekeeping. Let's see what we can get into here, guys. So click that link right there and treat yourself to that locker. Usually, Robbie, speaking of a blast from the past, I used to get stuffed into lockers back in my day. This is a locker you want to get yourself stuffed into. The best possible items in the entire break room reside here in the locker. So let's talk about the hunt. So I just showed you guys the headliners and how many spots are left. Let's talk about some potential double ups, because we are open. We are open across the board. Every single item that you see in this graphic is still available to you folks at home. How about this Jahmyr Gibbs on the Motor City retro helmet? Now, the retros, you're asking, okay, Rob, that's a lot of words. What the hell is a retro? If you've never seen a retro before, they're sexy, man.
They're missing out.
Robbie was talking about the 80s. This takes you back to more of the 70s type look. The lettering,
60,
the lettering on the side of the helmet has got like a little bit of a psychedelic, hippy-dippy type of look to it.
The hippy-dippy.
Now, if you haven't seen one of those before, again, you're in for quite a treat. Let's get this Jahmyr Gibbs out. By the way, Jahmyr Gibbs, I actually read an article on him coming into the studio today. He is actually working with 2 separate MMA traders on his off-season training schedule, because he is, quote-unquote, getting ready to bulk up for a lion's share of the work. No pun intended. Because they did sign Isaiah Pacheco. David Montgomery is now obviously with the Texans. And Isaiah Pacheco, he hasn't been himself the last couple of years.
He's been kind of hurt on and off.
Yeah, ever since he had that. Isaiah Pacheco, he's one of the craziest runners in the league. Like, he is a guy that kind of moves like how Robbie's moving right now when it comes to running. That's how Isaiah would run, actually. He would literally just get up and walk with the ball over here, walk with the ball over here. That's how he just hasn't been moving the same the last couple of seasons. Jahmyr Gibbs, however,
let's go.
An all-pro level back. Somebody you want to get in the NFC North. So I'm going to kind of jump around by division here. So let's talk about all the NFC North items you can double, triple, or quad up with. Randy Moss on that beautiful Winter Warrior. Gorgeous Winter Warrior. That is a beautiful, beautiful authentic there. Get ready to get mossed. Getting yourself to go into the weekend here. A little bit of Freaky Friday action for you folks here in the UA Live break room. One of the greatest wide receivers that God ever created. How about Jordan Love on the Green Bay Packers Speed Flex? How about that J Hart 10 inscription? One of our favorite signatures. And a guy, you want to talk about value increasing day by day. Jordan Love, a guy that finished top 10 in MVP voting. He was statistically one of the best freaking quarterbacks in the entire football league last year. Guys, the 2 things that you look for as a personal collector and autographs, you look for rarity and you look for value of an increasing player. This guy is currently 6th for projected MVP voting this upcoming year. Can he turn the Packers around? He led them to a playoff berth last year and was phenomenal against the Bears last year despite his team losing the game. Jordan Love increasing with value every given day. So, Robbie, that is 3 NFC North headliners that I just listed out for you guys here. How about one of the most popular divisions that we play for here at UA? How about prime time? How about them Cowboys? Deion Sanders, one of the greatest athletes of all time. Not just football players, but athletes. Former baseball star, obviously much more known for his prowess with the Dallas Cowboys, the San Francisco 49ers, and the Atlanta Falcons. Even all 9 toes of Deion Sanders, you got to have here in this break. So looking at the NFC East, Mr. Lopez, let's see what we got here. How about Weapon X? Weapon X, baby. B-Dog, Brian Dawkins. They played in 2 separate generations. However, again.
Eagle screech.
There you go. A little bit of an eagle screech. Again, for America's, national animal, you got the USA rep today. The eagle. However, he was not a bald eagle when he played for the Philadelphia Eagles. One of the greatest safeties of all time, bar none. one of the best players in Eagles franchise history. And how about what's next to him? We have never seen this before at Ultimate Autographs. I hate to speak for anybody else, but I've never seen this before. How about CeeDee Lamb on a pair of cleats? Now, I cannot confirm if these are game-worn cleats. It would have been listed if they were, but these are absolutely gorgeous. If you were a Cowboys fan, you have got to be running to the checkout counter. Deion Sanders and CeeDee freaking Lamb in the same break. You can see the signature right here on the side of the cleat. These are gorgeous. We don't get a whole lot of cleats, Robbie. However, speaking of cleats, oh no, he is still up there. We'll get to the we'll get to the around the world. This is a rare situation to have two cleats in the room at the same.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, at the same time. That's very rare.
You got a quarterback and a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's tough.
A two-time Super Bowl winning quarterback that we'll talk about in just a little bit.
You can have one that's going to be a Hall of Famer at one point, and then you've got another one that's still playing that could, increase his resume if he could get the Cowboys a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb.
He's definitely on his way to having a Hall of Fame career. I know you and I are pretty high on the Cowboys going into this year.
Oh, I am very high on the Cowboys.
Very high
on the Cowboys.
I see them making a postseason berth this upcoming year.
Oh, yeah.
CeeDee Lamb and his cleats are a huge part of them getting there. Speaking of a guy.
Not only that, but we got like George Pickens, who came out and said, you know what? It's all business. I'm here to play football. And that's what he's going to do. It's like, hey, if you guys, fantasy owners, we got fantasy camp coming up in about a month or two. So pay attention to George Pickens. If I'll be honest with you, if he's still around in that second round, you might as well go and grab him.
Crazy to say second round because I don't know about your drafts last year, but I vividly remember him going in the 5th round of my Dynasty League.
Oh, in yours?
Because he was that underrated going into next year. Third round? Yeah, so I mean, that's a great call by you.
That was just a risk. That was just something I was reading up on him and stuff like that. And boy, oh boy, did I make the right decision by taking him.
Well, I think we know that Jerry Jones doesn't exactly like to hand out contracts or hand out big-time dollars. This guy got a $25 million franchise tag.
We got Kane in the jersey. We got Jill jumping into the mini double and grabbing a spot in the can't miss single. We got Brian Johnson. He's getting a personal. So
nice.
A replica personal. So
way to go, BJ.
Brian Johnson, just a little info on those. We don't open those no more on live TV. So you'll be getting it shipped to you live.
Straight to you live.
Straight to your doorstep.
And which personal did he get?
A rep.
A rep. Oh, very nice. So
rep.
The reps are actually like the last personals we've added. We added them not too long ago, actually. So that is really, really cool. So way to take advantage of that, my friend. If you want an idea on who you can earn in those personals, they are in the description to the right of the break. So take a look. Now, it doesn't mean you're guaranteed one of those names, but there is a good chance that you can land one of those names. So you and I were talking about possibly maybe a Cowboys Super Bowl in the near future. This guy knows all about getting to the Super Bowl and thriving. Ray Lewis, the all-time tackles leader in NFL history. How about this? The royalty purple, baby, on what we consider a darkness visor. A darkness helmet, excuse me. The red-eyed raven, baby, for Ray Lewis. We just started getting this helmet this past week, and holy shit, what in addition to the UA Live break room.
Whoa!
I know many of you do not have this darkness helmet. This is a very, very new thing that they have been releasing. Awesome silver ink on the helmet. Great purple visor. One of my favorites. How does your Raven sound? How's your Raven sounding today? Because you do a much better Raven than me.
Oh! No.
That's close. That's it. That's in the ballpark. There we go. Let's get more friends that you got together in your nest over there. So, Ray Lewis, AFC North. What other AFC Norths do we have potentially here? Look what I found here. Triple Crown winner 2024, LSU's finest, Jamar Chase. The chase for Chase should be going on in this Hunt series. One of the greatest talents to ever come out of LSU, a part of the 2019 national title winning team at his former alma mater. You could argue greatest college team of all time, and he is easily putting himself in the conversation as the greatest Bengals wide receiver of all time.
I love those jerseys.
Dude, they are gorgeous,
it's the
man.
Same ones he wears on the field.
Yeah, he's got the rolled up sleeves and everything.
Scrunchy sleeves. I call it the scrunchie.
The scrunchies. Scrunchy. Absolutely gorgeous for Jamar Chase there. Doesn't look like any of these three guys in the secondary headliners will qualify. But again, Ray Lewis and Jamar Chase in elite level double up. How about this guy? We don't get him a whole lot here in the break room, and we have two other teammates. Phillip Rivers, the guy who was cleaning cookie crumbs off of his chest last offseason, and then he got the call halfway through the season last year and said, "Hey, we need you to suit up for us for the couple weeks here to close out the year." The Colts were actually in playoff contention, asking for Phillip Rivers to get off the couch, and the 44-year-old put together a very admirable effort. That first game was electric. He had a couple touchdown passes for the Indianapolis Colts last year. We got him on a Chargers lid here, and a beautiful AFC North hit for the former San Diego Chargers. How about this on his collegiate lid? Now, of course, retired players, the rule here is if we ever get a retired college player, for what we got in a pro football series, we go by their longest tenured, and of course, no doubt about it, LaDainian Tomlinson is longest tenured with the Chargers, so that is a guaranteed double up for his TCU Horned Frogs. Beautiful, beautiful lid right there. I talked about a couple of former teammates. How about a team that Antonio Gates played with for his entire career? The best undrafted player in NFL history. Say it with your chest. A guy that you could argue is the greatest tight end of all time in Antonio Gates. Certainly one of the most durable. So that is a Chargers triple up. But Robbie, we're not done. We have two other AFC West gorgeous headliners. Come on, we got the baby go. We have Patrick freaking Mahomes.
You know, we got the Kermit sound alike and Patrick Mahomes here in the break room. It's an absolute honor to be here in the break room with you guys today. Yeah, we got two Patrick Mahomes over there. That's guys, you got to go after me. You'd make Rob and Robbie very happy. So thank you very much.
So we got Patrick Mahomes and John Elway. Oh my God, that hurts my throat. John Elway speed flex as well. Back-to-back Super Bowl champions in 97, 98. Not only one of the greatest executives in the game today, but one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Robbie's quarterback in John Elway. Yes. Speaking of your youth and growing up, John Elway was the guy that you grew up and idolized. How about this? 5 AFC West headliners: Rivers, Mahomes, Elway, and Antonio Gates as well. Did I miscount that? I feel like I'm missing somebody. And LaDainian Tomlinson. So, yeah, that's 5.
Wow.
That is 5, my friend.
Still 5 out there?
Yeah. Wow. Nothing has been touched yet. 5 AFC West headliners, home slice. How about from the AFC to the NFC West? Marshall Falk, the 1999 NFL MVP on a speed flex. This is the current LA Rams look, but of course, his time in St. Louis. Won a Super Bowl, won an MVP, all in the same season. One of the most accomplished running backs of all time, and certainly a John Madden favorite in Marshall Falk. Talking about other NFC West candidates that we have available for you guys. Looks like the NFC West is a little shy to get themselves. How about a current great Rams running back in Kyren Williams?
There you go.
Or also, we could have a triple up if Frank Gore. This could be the all running back break if Frank Gore is a 49er, which we usually get him on. Yes. We've seen him on the Colts. We've seen him on the Jets as well. We've actually rarely seen him on the Buffalo Bills.
Rarely.
Very rarely. But it is a possibility. I would look at this as a definite triple up between Falk, Kyren Williams, and Frank Gore. How about this? Jonathan Taylor. We just talked about a little bit about the Colts last year. Phillip Rivers was his quarterback.
Out.
We got Christian Pulisic?
Yeah.
Christian Pulisic. Do you know they actually have a documentary about him on Netflix?
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you watch it?
I didn't see it.
Yeah. I didn't see it either. Unfortunately, I felt like a rotten bastard. I scrolled through it yesterday. I scrolled past it. Sorry, Christian. Hey, you win this game today against the Thunder from the Down Under in Australia. Then I'll watch it for you. Jonathan Taylor brings a lot of thunder out of the backfield. He garnered MVP consideration through the first half of last year. A beautiful Colts jersey. Where's Den McKeon? Where's Nick Riggs? Where's the Colts all day crew? This is definitely worth going after here in this series. Dan Marino, beautiful, beautiful AFC East rivalry helmet. Yes, this is considered the rivalry helmets that the Dolphins debuted last season. You're going to start seeing a lot more rivalries here, guys. What more needs to be said? Every single headliner is available. All 9 golden tickets are left. The only thing stopping you guys is yourselves here in the UA Live break room. Let's go to the other one next to it in case you guys have forgotten. The Around the World and the Hunt are part of 2 separate Chase Wheel spins. World around the world. Little Daft Punk action.
Yeah.
How about a Daft Punk helmet with the Uncle Sam fit? That
That'd be awesome.
That would bring a lot of demographics together. Around the world, by the way, we dropped this on Tuesday night with Hayden and I. So this is now going into its third day. And again, I am very, very confuzzled here. 11 headliners, dude. 18 boxes, Robbie. And here is the real kick in the pants. 6 golden tickets. Technically, we have 17 headliners and 18 boxes.
Wowzers.
Those golden tickets will never go with photoed headliners. They will either be with secondary headliners or hidden gems. Now, this is a little different, Robberoni. Here's what we got. Robberoni. For what we got here. 8 different divisional breaks. Now, I'm curious. They're still together. Holy shit. So, I will go through this with you guys in just a second about who matches up with who. I got this little bit of a cheat sheet right in front of me to let you guys know what we got. Every single USA West is still together. Steve Young, Tom Brady on the Michigan lid,
Wow.
and Landon Donovan, speaking of some World Cup action, one of the greatest American-born soccer players of all time. And you got the MLS license jersey for Landon Donovan as well. These 3 headliners, Robbie, we talked about pricing yesterday. This is easily priced if you end up getting into a quad, which is currently at 5 to go. It's our closest to breaking at 572. If you get 3 out of those 4 in the USA West, that is easily a $5,000+ value for Brady, Steve Young, and Landon Donovan. Other 2 spots are England and Argentina. It'll be interesting to see who those hidden gems are. We also have, how about this? This is no longer available because I know that we pulled this yesterday. Adios for Ellie De La Cruz. We have Victor Wembanyama back. Oh, there you go. Wrong basketball. Victor Wembanyama basketball. The 7'5" and still growing, by the way. He hasn't hit his growth spurt as of yet, folks. The NBA Finals runner-up, the 22-year-old first ever unanimous Defensive Player of the Year. Again, all he had to do was hit that 65-game minimum to qualify for awards this year. He made first-team All-NBA. Again, first unanimous DPOY. And his first playoff run, Robbie, he made it to the NBA Finals, came 3 wins short of bringing San Antonio their 6th ever championship. This is worth around $1,800 on the open market. Again, 143, 286, or 572. And what he pairs up with the Dominican Republic and Brazil. I don't think we've done the Brazil hit as of yet, but the other headliner that we had for the DR, that was a Ellie De La Cruz Funko Pop that came out during our show yesterday in the secondary headliner. Hey, doesn't mean that there's not some other DR hidden gems available for you guys, so keep that in mind. Japan, Nigeria, and Belgium, both headliners went between Hakeem Olajuwon for the Nigeria, and the first hit we actually pulled in this whole series. Unfortunately, I tried to get Ryan Andreessen in the room, and he missed out.
Wow.
Bofa missed out on that Ichiro Suzuki.
Oh.
It was a Hall of Fame 2024 inscribed.
Wow.
Baseball bat. He actually had his own brand name in here, too. It was a Victus bat, but it had his own Ichiro brand. Again, one of the best baseball players of all time. But again, you can still chase after that Belgium hidden gem if that ends up going your way. That's still available. We have one of our headliners left. Slovenia, Panama, and Cuba. Speaking of Robbie and I show yesterday, in case you tuned in, the greatest closer of all time on a beautifully inscribed baseball went by the door in Mariano Rivera. However, we have the best Slovenian product basketball player of all time still left, Luka Dončić. All that guy did was make an All-NBA team in each of his first 5 seasons in the NBA. Luka Dončić, one of the best players currently in the NBA. The guy won a FIBA European Men's Cup at just the age of 16 as their best player. He dominated overseas. One of the biggest draft day mistakes in NBA history, Trae Young and Luka Dončić being traded for one another. You know, Atlanta, Trae Young, a very, very good player. But again, Luka Dončić, a part of the 2 most controversial trades in NBA history. On the open market, guys, this is going for around $750 to $800 on his Jordan sneaker. Looking at some other divisions here for what we got. Looking at the Canada, Serbia, and Venezuela, we still have the Serbia and Canada hit available. Martin Brodeur was one of the 2 Canadians pulled. But how about Brendan Shanahan? Brendan Shanahan still available on a Detroit Red Wings jersey. A 3-time Cup winner between the Blues and the Detroit Red Wings. Also played a few seasons with the Dallas Stars as well. Brendan Shanahan, one of the best players to ever touch the ice from a forward position. And one of my all-time favorite players, Robbie. You know how much I like to talk about the NBA. Nikola Jokic, the greatest second-round draft pick in NBA history. You know what he's most famous for? This guy got drafted during a Taco Bell commercial when they were airing the draft back in 2014. His pick in the second round was so negligently covered that they played a Taco Bell commercial when his draft pick actually came in. What did he decide to do? He instantly became a star with Denver. He has won 3 MVPs. One of the greatest centers of all time in Nikola Jokic. Again, doubles up with Brendan Shanahan in that Canada and Serbia spot. Let's see what we got left in this. USA South, Germany, and Finland. So the Adrian Peterson speed flex was pulled, but we still have German Jesus. Talk about it. Talk about historic draft night trades. Originally drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
Back in his draft in 1998, he became the first ever international player to immediately transfer from overseas and played in the NBA directly. Bob Boulay has a new nickname for the Jokic. He is nicknamed the Chalupa. Even though, Bob, I believe it was a quesarito that was on the commercial. But hey, you can't go wrong, quesarito or chalupa. What's going on? Our resident sports almanac, Bob Boulay, baby.
What's up, Bobby?
Bobby B. Bobby B. Bobby. You know what did he say about? He said something about your gut being on the seismograph yesterday. Bob, in case you missed
that
one.
was my rumblings of my stomach.
Rumblings of your stomach, yeah.
Right.
Well, don't talk about any more chalupas, dog, because the rumblings are going to grow louder and louder if we start. Are you a big Taco Bell guy?
No.
Really? Okay.
Once in a while.
Once in a while, that's fair. What?
You two off your meds again, I see? You know me.
Hey.
USA, baby! USA!
USA. Whatever you do, do not ask for Robbie Stars and Stripes. Just don't do it. You know what? In the great words of horrible bosses, if you bend over, you'll see the 50 states.
Oh yeah.
If you've ever seen I'm not going to bring the context of that movie. You guys can watch it yourself.
Ready for this World Cup match. We got the Australians.
What time is that again? Is that 1 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. 1, 2.
We might be off air. Don't know. We'll see. But either way, come 3 o'clock, we should be seeing a lot of excitement at that time.
Remind me, who did USA dominate in the first?
Panama.
Was that Panama?
Panama.
Well, I don't think Mariano was very happy about that.
Panama.
I need you
I don't
guys.
think he was.
Which, by the way, last thing on Dirk Nowitzki, Robbie, I would argue with tooth and nail with anybody that he had the greatest, and I mean greatest, salute my friend. Oh no, Uncle Sam's getting sick over here. Dirk Nowitzki had the greatest NBA run to a championship in league history in 2011. Again, argue with the wall on that one. How about another NBA great that I'll talk about in a second? We actually have 4 different countries in this one spot. Unfortunately, we only have one headliner left, Greece, which is the Giannis Antetokounmpo. We had Christian Pulisic, who again is getting ready to kick off literally at 2 o'clock Central Time in the World Cup. Slovakia and the Netherlands. I know the Netherlands' hidden gem was Didi Gregorius. The Slovakia may or may not have been Marian Hossa. I would have to double check on that. But again, Giannis Antetokounmpo, you want to talk about one of the greatest overseas fairy tales of all time. He was drafted in a historically dog shit draft class.
Yeah, you did.
In 2013, him and CJ McCollum and Victor Oladipo were the only 3 All-Stars actually that came out of that class. That was Anthony Bennett, one of the biggest first overall draft busts in NBA history. Giannis, a 10-time All-Star. You and I talked about a lot of his, hey, that's a nice touch. We talked about potential trades. He might be out of Milwaukee by opening night next season. Beautiful gold in Wilson basketball here. You should just have that around your shoulders. Plus, it's getting a little cool in here. Getting a little cool in here.
That was last Friday.
You know what? You know what's also cool? For this very last division spot, every single headliner is available. Big Ben on the cleats, baby. We were alluding to another NFL player having his cleats. Here they are. 2-time Super Bowl champion. One of the greatest quarterbacks in modern NFL history, baby. And how about
USA?
USA? USA. Well, speaking of Big Ben, how about this USA North,
USA North.
which I was still confused yesterday because he's born in Ohio?
He says, Robbie, last year Robbie was wearing the same uniform last year when I won a Randy Moss Straight Cash Homie custom speed flight. I don't think this is a new Marine Corps utility. It is, yes it is. It is definitely uniform utility. Yes.
Salute to you, my friend. Salute to you and all of your patriots.
I got clearance, Bobby, from President Trump to wear it.
Just make sure that make sure that's clean by the 4th. That's all I'm gonna ask.
It's always clean.
Yeah. Did you? By the way, I could smell it from here. Did you? I'm not pointing at you guys. You guys don't smell. But have you collected all 9 yet? For the McDonald,
Two to go.
Two to go. At this
all
point,
I need is USA and Brazil.
At this point, you should just pull up and say whatever you just give it to me. Whatever you got. Boys. Jared Menzer, the men's. That Shanahan jersey and authentic. I'm not sure because I think it is because it's not licensed. Robbie's gonna double check. It's not licensed, my friend. That Shanahan Canadian jersey. Again, that's a Red Wings jersey, but again, the Canadian born. He doubles up with Nikola Jokic, by the way. We get Jokic on a lot of jerseys. I don't know what that Jokic is on. It is. It's an authentic. So that Shanahan is an authentic jersey there, men's. Good to see you, buddy.
It's a Centennial Nike jersey.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is licensed then.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Speaking of around the world, how about the Thunder from the Down Under, Joe Gallagher?
Joe Gallagher,
our resident.
How's Frank?
Our resident guy. Again, Aurora's finest. Romeoville's finest, I should say. Joe Gallagher, baby. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, so how about this? The last double up, and I'll get into some of our other series. This doubles up with the Big Ben cleats. You want our 2 most unique items? Alexander Ovechkin, the #1 overall pick in the 2004 draft. He's still dancing around the ice. He's still kicking ass.
What's up, Joe?
The all-time leader in goals scored, power play goals, shots on goals. Alexander Ovechkin, over 7,000 shots on net in his illustrious future Hall of Fame career.
Come and get it, Mr. Menzer. Come and get it.
Need that in the Brady, Michigan. Well, we're waiting for you, buddy.
We're waiting.
Definitely go. Oh, there you go. He got a quad spot. Somebody did. I think it was Joe.
Joe Gallagher.
Again, men's buddy. I'm not gonna be fishing for your wallet to come out of your pocket, buddy. But then again, go after that quad. Gotta go golf, beer, and barbecue buffet this afternoon.
Oh, you lucky dog, Bobby!
You know, sometimes I want to live Bob's life.
Make a hole and run for me.
Bob's always doing something fun, man. He's always doing something great.
Man.
He's a
fun man.
I heard that Bobby has the spirit of a young Ute, kind of like you, for example.
In America. We're living in America.
What spot is Brady in, Jared? This is the division you want to get into. We have Steve Young on the Speed Flex. Brady and Landon Donovan are all still available in that USA West spot at the very top.
Around the world there, Jared. Around the world is where the Tom Brady's in.
That is what you need to get into right there. So, again.
Which has got a triple up, right? Triple up.
Donovan, Young, and Brady.
Yep. Donovan.
Yeah.
USA soccer legend and Steve Young and Tom Brady, both speed flexes in that top spot. It's a top spot because it's got USA West, England, and Argentina.
Okay, so again, I don't want to mislead. I have not seen the Argentina or the England spot personally. I'm not sure if it's been pulled, but again, maybe there are a couple of hidden gems laying out there for you too.
Wowzers!
Oh, salute. So how about this? Robbie said that they were kind enough last night between Com and Dom and the boys this morning of the AM and Rip and Frankie. They left us 6 crates.
6 crates!
6 crates! And the high roller available, guys. So again, if for those that are unavailable with what the high roller is, if you buy out a crate, which is $4.96, there are 3 boxes that come out in once.
Yep.
So think of it as our only triple that's available.
Triple box.
The triple box, exactly. And by the way, we are doing something just a little different here. So the golden tickets are all the rage. We started off with 57 golden tickets available in this series, guys, that dropped at 6 o'clock last night. We have 5 AFC East golden tickets. So there is an item that will respond with 5 golden tickets. If you go under the locker, we have numerous amounts of helmets that also got refreshed this morning, guys, that are worth 5 golden tickets right off rip. Some of the best most unique, most rare speed flexes reside in that locker. 4 tickets for an AFC West item, 3 tickets for an AFC North, and 3 tickets for that NFC North. Oh, and by the way, in case you guys care about speed flexes in this series, how about 2 of the greatest quarterbacks, not just from their generation, but of all time? John Elway, the second speed flex available we have in the break room for John Elway. Oh, and how about Steve Young? If you don't want to go in the around the world and you want to get yourself a chance for Steve Young plus multiple other items, get yourself into this freaking crate for the high roller. 15 other golden tickets available, by the way, guys. These 4 golden tickets, by the way, they do not correspond. These are 15 other random golden tickets that are left for you guys to explore into. Also, secondary headliners that are available, Mr. Lopez.
Mr. Lopez.
We also have all 3 secondary headliners available. When will you ever see Barry Sanders in a secondary headliner again? I'll tell you when.
Oh,
Never.
Never.
NFC North grade, Barry Sanders, the Lion King. And Barry Sanders. How about LaDainian Tomlinson? Second time we've seen LT today as a headliner. And how about this Julio Jones? Future Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Can you guys release a credit card so I can get cash back on the purchases? Can you guys release a credit card so I can get cash back on the purchases? Hey, unfortunately, we're not Capital One. We're not your American Express card, Jared. If I could run that up the flagpole, I would. Now, I'm going to assume that Jared just got a spot in the quad, by the way, Robbie Robster. So, again, 3 to go in this quad now in the Around the World. It's a part of the Chase Wheel Spin. 6 golden tickets left. And again, Steve Young, Tom Brady, and Landon Donovan all available in that quad spot potentially. So a couple other series we're going to talk about here. And by the way, guys, please stick around till 1 o'clock, specifically Robbie, because I have a surprise for you. Again, Robbie's playing Uncle Sam today, but Uncle Rob is going to be a gift giver. I'm going to reward you guys here in this break room coming up, so make sure to stick around. Can this authentic series? 112 to go on that single. 224 on the double. 448 on that quadiana. Still looking to get some action in that quad. And again, this is a good series to get into the quad into. Just like that Jahmyr Gibbs that we had on the retro in the hunt. How about his teammate, Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the most underrated wideouts in the game today. 4 consecutive seasons of 1,000 or more receiving yards on the Motor City alternate authentic for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Beautiful Honolulu blue on the main body type as well. Oh, look, you know what's better than 1 Barry Sanders? 2 Barry Sanders. Beautiful for Barry right there on a standard authentic helmet. Oh, look at this. You'll never guess what's in this authentic series. Another authentic helmet. Potential triple up available here with the gorgeous Adrian Peterson. In my opinion, Robbie, again, I'm just speaking for my own lifetime, the most dominant running back season I have ever seen with my own 2 eyes. His historic 2012 campaign with the Minnesota Vikings. A couple other matchups that we could potentially have here. It doesn't look like there's any left. Julio Jones, again, we have for the second time. Emmitt Smith, the all-time leading rusher in NFL history. Steve Young. How about this? The 3rd Steve Young, the greatest southpaw to ever toss around the pigskin. Again, on a very nice retro that we'll have. By the way, what if I told you that you have potentially 4 Steve Youngs in the room right now? Because this exact same Steve Young, Robbie, I'll pull it up in just a little bit, actually. We have this for our Refer a Friend at the end of the month.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
We'll talk about it a little later.
Talk about it. So I showed you guys the TCU LaDainian Tomlinson in that hunt. How about this? Another college lid.
Love the colleges.
Everybody bow down to the king. King Henry, before he was even known as the king and before he realized how great a vegan diet is, he was a monster at the University of Alabama. Everybody roll tide here in this break. This would be considered an AFC North hit because he is still active in the NFL, which means it corresponds with the team he's currently playing for with the Baltimore Ravens. Reggie Wayne, a guy who played for 1 team in his entire career. Guys, every secondary headliner, which includes Reggie Wayne and Hidden Gem, corresponds with this Brady and Gronkowski and Edelman. Again, this is one of 18 ever made in existence, folks. One of 18 that has ever been made. And we have it right here. This is actually the last one. Where are you hiding on me? You little sneaky devil, you. There it is. Don't take my word for it. There it is. 18 of 18 right on the side of the lid. You know what also makes this sexy? Super Bowl MVP inscribed right there on the top of the helmet.
Oh, yes.
Tom Brady had a fetish.
Julian Edelman, too.
He had a fetish for white slot receivers.
Yeah, he did.
Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola.
Yep.
The list just goes on and on. Too bad he didn't get a chance to play with Cole Beasley. Again, okay. So we're looking for our first break here on the show, guys.
We are 3 to go in there around the world quad.
That's probably our closest to getting into there. So
Yes, it is.
I would love for us to start off with a quad. It would get things rocking and rolling. We also got 3 to go in that jersey single. Has that quad moved? Because I see an order coming in. Who got an order? Speaking of the jerseys, I'll talk about that right now.
That was Rick Pickett. Yep, Rick Pickett got in.
2 to go?
2 to go.
2 to go. Okay, so again, after I go through the jerseys and the mini, I promised you guys I have a little surprise for you coming up at 1 o'clock. So make sure to tune into that. So coin toss jersey with what we got here. Very, very nice. 11 headliners and 25 boxes for what's available. 3 to go in that jersey headliner, and then 8 to go in that double. 1 to go on the quad?
Yep.
Very, very nice. Okay. So DJ Moore, how about this? First time seeing a DJ Moore on a Buffalo Bills jersey. Very, very cool there. One of the biggest moves that was made this offseason. DJ Moore going from the Windy City to Buffalo Grove out in Western New York. A guy that Robbie likes to call Earl the Squirrel Campbell for the Houston Oilers. Second Jamar Chase jersey that we got. Also with those beautiful rolled up sleeves. Jared Allen with the number 69. Nice. Minnesota Vikings hit right there. Jalen Carter on the Kelly Green of the Philadelphia Eagles. James Cook double up for the Buffalo Bills with DJ Moore. Jonathan Taylor double up with Earl Campbell. Lawrence Taylor out in the NFC East to double up with Jalen Carter. Marshall Faulk out in the NFC West. And Ray Lewis. Again, some really, really great names in the headliners, guys. How about T. Sizzle to double up potentially with his former teammate in Ray Lewis? Hey, 1 to go, guys. 1 to go in that around the world quad. Who is going to be successful and close that bad boy out? We got the minis. Mini. Coming up for you folks here in this series. Minis are very popular. Here at UA, we don't get them all the time. But how about this, guys? What are we waiting for? 6 headliners and 8 boxes to go. We will have a practice squad to follow if we close out these minis. 7 to go in the double, 7 to go in the quad. Some double-up possibilities are still available. Michael Irvin and Lawrence Taylor. AFC South, we have Warren Moon and Edgerrin James. And then we have 2 great names in Western divisions. AFC West on the San Diego Chargers is LaDainian Tomlinson. And Brock Purdy for that San Francisco 49ers. So, what do we got?
The 2 people that are on the lid.
2 people that are on the lid.
Right there. The 2 people on the lid.
Oh, shit. How about that? They're doing World Cup coverage?
Yeah.
How about that? So look at that. A live look of Julian Edelman and Rob Gronkowski. That's
right
sick.
there on the lid.
That is sick, dude. Look at that. Maybe that's the sign we're going to manifest that lid to get by the end of the day today. So, again, 1 to go in this around the world.
They're wearing kilts. Holy moly. Oh, my. Hey, Bobby, you think my outfit's ridiculous? Go look at Rob Gronkowski and Julian Edelman. They're wearing kilts.
I'm sure he'll love and appreciate that at the barbecue that he'll be at.
I saw it all. Look at that. Husker guy, damn right, just got on. What's with the Uncle Sam costume? It's the USA matchup today, baby. We're going out and celebrating. Here we go. USA, baby.
Okay. So,
come on, Rick.
Rick, I'm sure you got some Uncle Sam boxers on right now, playing for
Oh, he's got some USA undies on right now.
So I got a special deal, like I was mentioning, and here's going to be the fun thing, but it comes with one caveat.
He says,
okay, it makes sense. Carry on.
Carry on. I will carry on.
Carry on. Pip to doodly do. Okay, so enough build up. So Robbie, this is going to be fun, but it requires a team effort at home. If we close out that final spot for the around the world.
Oh, we're going to.
Just 1 spot left. If we do that, I'm going to give, and I'm going to start a timer. For the rest of the show, it's going to be a 1-hour timer. I'm going to do 15% off every single quad if we close that final quad spot I'll run 15%. It doesn't matter the series. And by the way, since I'm going to be nice, that will include the high roller crates. I know the high roller crates, I understand those are triple up, and I'll make an exception. So including the high roller, we will have 15% off every single quad throughout the rest of the show. But we got to close that final quad first. So I'll do some break room math over here. I'll drop this link for you guys right now. There we go. So let's see what we can get ourselves into, because I know that we're gonna end up closing that out. Will that quad count? Jilly Bean, good afternoon, my friend. Yes, it will. How about this? I'll be even nicer. See, Rick, I knew you were gonna say that, you sly devil, you. Can you pull up the who's in this current quad right now and just list who's in that? Because I want to remember who got the first quad of the show in here. So who's in that?
That would have been Joe Gallagher.
He was the first one.
Rick, and Joe.
Okay, so the four of them.
Because everybody, Chris and Jason were already in. So.
Okay, so for those final four names who got into that for this show.
It was Joe, Jared, Rick, and Joe.
You know what? Robbie is portraying as Uncle Sam. I will be Rob.
Sorry, I got to take the taxes. Sorry.
Well, you know what?
Put a 25% tax on that.
Ooh, how about this? Wow, this is going to be nice. I'm going to put a 15% tax.
All right, 15% tax.
Today is tax day, and instead of giving it to Uncle Sam's going to be giving some back to you.
There you go.
Here's the caveat,
Giving it
though.
back to you guys only on this one day only.
How about this? One day, yeah.
2 shows.
Uncle Sam exception. I will not give back the store credit, however, until that final quad spot is closed. There you go. Got it. Thanks. So those 4 names you mentioned, Jared, Joe, Jill, and Rick, they will get back 15% off on their quad spots, but that final quad spot needs to close. And then I'll run 15% off quads for the rest of the show after that. But like I said, somebody's got to close out that final spot, and then I'll start handing things down. We're going to feel like Oprah today. You get 15% off. You get 15% off. But again, we got to wait for that final spot to close. Then I'll start giving it out, including the ones that you guys already bought into. So, in case y'all need a little bit of a refresher, and I'm not talking about liquid IV, not talking about no Gatorade. Again, if you already got a spot, you already know you're going to get 15% off back. Again, if you're Joe, you're Jill, you're Rick, you're Jared, you might as well get that second quad spot if you're one of those 4 I mentioned, and get twice as much back in store credit. By the way, this is what it's going to be. I'm just going to show Robbie. You can round that up. That's what it's going to be going back. And then again, high roller and every other spot. I'm going to actually pull up the timer right now, and I will start it after we do that quad, by the way. But again, I'm standing on business. Standing on business here in the UA Live break room. Just realized that was pulled up. Don't make it awkward, guys. There's nothing more awkward than one spot left in the UA Live break room. I want to get it creative.
So Joe and them are getting 15?
Yeah,
or
but
is it after this?
After it closes. After it closes. So that's going to be the one, Kevin.
Right now.
Not right now. Okay. No. Ooh, this is a pretty looking timer. So I'm also going to make this wait as well. For the final hour of the show, again, this starts once that closes, y'all. I got a lot of conditions. So, another Chase wheel spin opportunity. What's up with the hunt? This closed out in 2 shows. 2 shows the first time we ran this.
Yeah.
Are you guys allergic to the hunt? You guys are being.
They are.
Do you want to be the predators or the prey? Because right now there's a whole lot of prey action going on.
They are being the prey right now.
And I'm not talking about getting out your rosary, and tapping your head and your chest 3 times. I'm not talking about that kind of prayer. Again, the hunt is so badass, man. 5 to go in the single, 6 to go in the double, 5 to go in that quad, which, by the way, will be a part of this timer once we close out that quad in the around the world. 9 golden tickets. If you win all 9 golden tickets, you basically qualify for almost every single helmet in that locker, which, by the way, I'm going to take a sneak peek at that right now, folks, and see what we got added in that. You're looking very dapper, my friend. Looking very dapper. Looking very, very dapper.
Dapper Dan?
Dapper Dan.
Don't touch my Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan. Not Diaper Dan.
Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan. Diaper Dan is somebody that plays in the break room. Dan Jobin. He's known as Diaper Dan. Because he can't stop calling.
Dan?
Oh, how about this? This is a new one that's added. you see this?
Yes.
That is very, very cool.
Yeah, there's
This is
several
new.
of them that got,
Ooh.
updated. Yeah, that one.
This is new too.
That
we-
one, the Jacksonville's new. Yeah.
Dude, that's freaking sick.
Brian Thompson. Or Thomas, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's
Ooh, that's one of the cleanest. That's one of the cleanest designs I have seen
yeah.
so far. This is new.
Yep.
Nobody likes this, and it's kind of pissing me off. I don't know why.
Me too, man. I would just.
We got a lot of new. Oh wow,
Yeah, that's nice. Wow.
guys, we have a ton of new nice stuff in the lot. Get out of town. Get out of town.
That's like an STS / Miami Vice.
I like that Miami Vice. Yeah. Again, still tickling your 80s feather right there with that. How about that?
Wowzers.
Oh, what is this? Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Stafford.
baby.
That Stafford's
You,
sick.
you know this the Stafford 7 on the side kind of looks like a World Cup combination right there. Another one, Steve Smith Sr. By the way, how about this? I'm gonna just list the names of people in the locker. And again, guys, so many golden tickets throughout. We have 9 left in the hunt, 6 left in around the world. That's 15 golden tickets, and that doesn't even include the prizes in the hunt. 10 tickets for first place, 5 for second place. Again, and you got 500 for third place in that hunt series. Andrew giving us a USA update, and not good news, Robbie. Robbie, they might need you to step out there and be Captain America. Apparently, Christian Pulisic, he is out this afternoon.
Yes.
Christian Pulisic is going to be out this afternoon for Team USA.
Yep.
Not good news. Guys, you know what else isn't good news? I might have
That's
to...
okay, but you got me, Andrew. You got me. I am your Captain America right here today, folks.
I might have to knock down this 1 hour timer to 45 minutes here. If we continue to not get that final... Again, that final spot, Joe, that final spot in the quad. Again, nobody's getting any money back. Like I said, I mentioned 4 names.
Nada.
No, I got to wait for that quad to go. Those were the terms and conditions.
It'll go.
No sweet talking me in the chat here.
It'll go.
And you know that I'm very easily convinced. I'm somebody I want to be a kind and generous soul. See what we got going here. Also, it's a little Freaky Friday action. That's Robbie, Uncle Sam Lopez.
Friday, what's going on? USA today. Coming up in about an hour.
Robbie
Game
says go Team
starts
USA.
in Seattle.
Look at this. Look at this. Making the socials. Look at you. Look at you go. Look at you go. Look at you go.
But yeah, we are here. We are geared up. A lot of good stuff between the hunt, the around the world. I would play in the around the world.
So-
I would play in that around the world. A lot of good stuff out there. For me, it's got to be the Big Ben cleats. It's got to be the Victor Wemby ball. And Tom Brady. For me, I already got the Tom Brady Speed Flex on the split version, which I got Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on that. Now I need to go after and get this college if I was out there. If I was capable of playing, that's what I would do. We do have an order coming in.
Fingers
and,
crossed.
Let's see.
Fingers crossed. We got a big number. Big number.
Rick Pickett is the one that got it closed out, so thank you, Rick.
Ricky!
Yep, thank Rick. Thank Rick. He closed it out.
Wild thing. Rick Pickett. Rick Pickett, you make my heart sing. You make everything less expensive.
Groovy.
Okay, so now, by the way, that quad, that is $86 back. So Rick's going to get that times 2. So 86 times 2 is going to be $172, by the way, for Mr. Pickett going back. Jill, Jared, and Joe all get 86. He said, you're welcome. Now reward me. Well, let's not just reward you with UA Store credit, buddy. Let's get you rocking and rolling in that quad. Thank you guys for getting off the schneid. And you know what? Because you guys did that, I'll keep up the hour timer. So we're going to go into overtime right away, by the way. Again, we're going to do some UA break room. This is just not applicable to this around the world, Robbie. This is applicable to every single quad, including the crates. So, Rick, if I was you, I would use that 172 to not only get into a quad spot, but also get some money back. I'll figure out what the rest of the numbers are going to be, because, again, this isn't something I walked into and planned over the course of this show. Robbie's going to get that list together, which he has. Thank you very much, my good sir. Again, that's also part of the Chase Wheel Spin. We're going to get your names in 4 times, so you know, you guys just keep getting rewards back. So 4 numbers for around the world. The World Quad. Again, the big time series for this, or the big time division, I should say, Robbie. It's got to be that USA West. Steve Young on a speed flex. Tom Brady on a Michigan speed flex. Very, very rare. And then also that Landon Donovan licensed MLS jersey. Now, Robbie, I don't think we've shown this off too much. So how about this? So not only is this one of 18 in existence, this is the reward for getting in that can't miss, which, by the way, is applicable for that
So
deal
now
off.
everybody gets in now?
It's all quads for the rest of the show now.
Oh, so they didn't get it?
Oh, they did get it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't give it to them yet.
Okay. You can give it to them whenever. So those last people, Joe, Jared, Jill, and then Rick twice, because he got those final 2 spots.
Yeah.
They're all getting 86. But every quad, including the high roller, as long as this timer is counting down, we'll get 15% off. So I just wanted to show this off, too, if you guys can see it. So this is Brady, Gronk, and Edelman. You get yourself a nice little decal. It says New England Patriots 13, Rams 3. And it also has Julian Edible. Oh, my God. It sounds like I'm on an edible right now. Julian Edelman, named Super Bowl 33 MVP, or 53 MVP. 53 MVP. Come on, stupid. New England Patriots 6 Super Bowl win. 02, 04, 05, 15, 17, and 19. How about that? So Jill is going with 3, 16, 21, and 33. This around the world is actually out of a 35-box series. So I will update that ticker for you, Jilly Bean. Thank you very much. And then I'll literally toss you guys around the world in that name randomizer. Do not miss our breaking action all throughout the day today. This is not the only time you're going to see me and Uncle Sam over here. Robbie and I will be back at the 3 o'clock hour, and then you'll be able to see Robbie tonight for a little late night Freaky Friday action as well. So keep that in mind. Where's my randomizer? Where are you, little? There you go. So we're going 8 times around here. There you go. Just wanted to make sure. 8 times around we go. Chris Stoddard, Jason Odens, and then the final 5 that I have named. So there you go. 8 times around. So Joe Gallagher is going to have that prime time division spot at the very top. That is going to include the USA West, England, and Argentina. Rick Pickett's 2 spots puts him in France, the Dominican Republic, and Brazil. Also the USA, North, Russia, Congo, and Curacao, so 7 different countries. Jared Menzer, the men's, and Japan, Nigeria, and Belgium. Jill Labovitz, box color and sniper spot, has her in Slovenia, Panama, and Cuba. So you got those Luka Dončić sneakers, my friend. And Chris Stoddard is in 6 different countries. Canada, Serbia, Venezuela, USA South, Germany, and Finland. And Jason Odens gets Greece, USA East, Slovakia, and the Netherlands. So, I'm going to have to put Gronk, Brady, and Edelman to the side here. Get those 4 boxes rocking and rolling. Punching my visa. Yeah, punching your visa. What did I say, Rick? 7 times? Hopefully you got, technically you got some frequent flyer miles. Think of that 15% off as frequent flyer. Oh, look at Uncle Sam flexing his muscles. 4 boxes. Those do not look light. Thank you very much, my friend. All right, guys, let's get rocking and rolling here in the UA Live Break Room. First 4 boxes of the show. That ticker in the background, 55 minutes, in case you guys are wondering. Again, 15% off all quad spots, including the high roller. So please take advantage all show long. Good luck to everybody in this series. Box number 3. You heard the names that came out. Let's get it going. Whenever I do the first box of any show that I hosted, it literally feels like a newborn to me. It's like, you always remember the first. So no golden tickets. However, I do have to look underneath the trap doors here, Rob. You never know under these trap doors. See what we got here. Woo-wee! Well, there's a good reason why, Robbie, that this sucker is not starting off with any golden tickets, because I think this gentleman is going to think that he does not need any single golden tickets with how gorgeous this is. What did I say was that primetime division? That USA West.
Yeah.
Because it had Tom Brady, it had Landon Donovan, and it had the best southpaw tosser of the pigskin in NFL history, who is now in the possession of Joe Gallagher. Steve Young.
Hey!
Steve Young, baby, on the Speed Flex.
Joe! There you go, Joe!
BD Thunder. Starting with a lot of thunder here. The sniper spot for Mr. Gallagher at the very top. Way to go, Jill. You are the best. Congrats, Joe. Very, very nice, Robbie.
Wow, that is nice. Steve Young off the board. Jill says, congrats, Joe. Thank you, says Joe.
Very, very nice.
Everybody congrating Joe. Joe, that is an awesome hit. So Joe's in line for Tom Brady. Maybe Landon Donovan still out there.
How about that? I mean, that's literally a perfect start. Wow. Jill says, I do what I can. Jill, the box calling queen. Her magic is working so far on a Freaky Friday. She said, I got
the magic.
We were about to sing two totally different songs, but that works. I was going to say, I got the magic in me, but that works. Well, let's see if that continues with box number 16. Jill says, hey, I like spreading the wealth, but how about I give myself some of that wealth? Let's see if her magic can continue here in box number 12. Well, I will tell you guys this. Oh, is this who I think it is? Is this? Oh, damn, this is nice. I don't have to check the country, Robbie, to know who this guy is. This is a very, very sweet hidden gem. Actually, as a matter of fact, we were talking about Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs who made the finals this year. This guy was actually a finals MVP in 2007. They swept the Cleveland Cavaliers in LeBron James's first attempt at winning a championship. Rick Pickett, this is why you get 2 spots, buddy. You get France's finest. How about 3-time NBA champion Tony Parker? Tony Parker on a gorgeous San Antonio Spurs hidden gem jersey. Fun fact, Robbie, this was actually my first ever Spurs jersey. I have all 30 NBA teams for a jersey, and even some teams that are no longer in existence on jerseys. This was my first. Very, very nice. You get a nice Beckett QR code as well. Mr. Pickett picks himself a big-time win. Way to go, Rick.
So it's actually not France. Belgium. Jared Menzer.
Is it France? I mean, Belgium?
Yeah, birthplace.
No way.
Birthplace.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, Rick, I'm so sorry about that, buddy. I thought he played for the France national team his whole career. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you, man. This is why I guess I should check the sheet. My apologies, y'all. It is indeed Belgium. So it's going to be Jared Menzer.
Sorry, Rick. I had to check. I mean,
Thank God you did, buddy. Thank you for that.
I was like, I don't think he was...
I hate Uncle Sam. I'm so sorry about that. I'm very happy for
He was
Jared,
born
though.
in Belgium.
Well, delete everything I just said. See, this is why we have 2 people on set at all times. In case for little slip-ups like that. Jared, congratulations, my man. Copy and paste everything that I just said over to Jared Menzer. So, what is that? 2 sniper spots with the first 2 hits. He said, meh. Oh, you're hurting me. You're hurting my soul, Jared.
Oh, Jared's like, I'll take it. A win's a win.
Tony Parker. That's just wrong. I'm sorry, Rick. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm pulling for you the rest of the way here. Well, Jared, even if you are not over the moon about the item that you won, as you know, buddy, everything here is currency in the break room. The Belgium hit and Tony Parker. Damn, that's crazy. The guy played for 4 national teams for France in the Olympics. Wild. He was captain every single time. Crazy. Box 21, moving and grooving. Here in the live break room. Congrats, Jared. Jill was talking about crap. I never wrote you back. I won the LT in the last college break. Jared said Jill is still interested in that LT Gronk trade. Ooh, that'd be nice. Let's see what we get here. Box 21, Mr. Lopez. See if we get another American-born player for Uncle Sam here. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I think I know what the item is here. No golden tickets again. So 3 straight boxes, Mr. Lopez. of no golden tickets. Let's see who we got. Chances are this might be a headliner. Oh, yeah. And this is not just any headliner, but you know what this is, Robbie? This is what we like to call a funny coinky-dink here in the break room. So, I wasn't wrong, okay? I mistook somebody for being a French-born player, but this time around, I know for a freaking fact that this guy is France's finest. The first overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft. He has a nickname, Robbie. The Alien. Victor Wembanyama.
There you go, Rick. I think you would want this.
Rick. Victor Wembanyama.
There you go, Rick.
The most valuable signature in the NBA, not named LeBron James, is now in your collection. From Tony Parker to Victor Wembanyama, passing the Spurs excellence. Are you sure this time?
Yes.
This is a slam dunk. Again, we are valuing this around $1,800 on the open market. Unbelievable hit for Rick. I guess you could call that a false start on me. Again, I wasn't wrong. I was just a little early to the party. Very, very nice. Again, I think we no longer have our little ball stick. Oh, here we go. I can just use this one. Aha! Haven't used this sucker in a while. Gotta knock the dust off. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Early hit of the show contender for me. Second headliner right there. Wow, what a start. What a freaking start. Victor Wembanyama. Very nice, Rick. There you go. See, everybody's feeling the love. So we just need Jill, Chris, or Jason to really spread the love. If you could pull Luka next, that would be great. Fingers are crossed, Jill. Fingers are crossed. Rick. Pickets. 312969. Victor. Or as some of my friends like to call him, what bananas? What bananas? This is awesome. One of the few times I've ever seen Wemby. All right, let's see who we got next, Mr. Lopez. To close out this first quad, guys, please make sure it's not our last. Again, 46 minutes left to go for that great promo that we're running 15% off all quad spots, including the high roller. All right, let's see.
Uh-oh, that face looks like that. It's going to be something good.
That is some serious,
That's going to be something good.
Oh, that's some serious heat. Jill? Okay. I got some, unfortunately, some not so great news. Unless, again, congratulations to you for at least getting some store credit back. I do have a basketball player in here, and I also have a guy who is a former Dallas Maverick. He's actually the greatest Dallas Maverick in the history of the franchise. You know him as Dirk Nowitzki. I know him as German Jesus. Dirk Nowitzki. That is without a doubt a Germany hit. I better not be wrong on this one. Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki is a Germany hit.
Germany hit.
It better freaking be a Germany hit. The greatest player in the history of the franchise, Chris Stoddard. Chris Stoddard, buddy, wherever you might be at. Congratulations on your Dirk Nowitzki hit. Got to show you this one right here. This is on a gray jersey, so Dallas doesn't wear these anymore. This is when Dirk used to play. Oh, this is also licensed, by the way. This has got the NBA affiliate in the upper left hand of the corner. I was definitely going for that one. Congrats, Chris. Chris, if you're in the chat, buddy, Jill certainly has so many items in her PC. Maybe a trade could be worked out. That's a great signature, too, bro. That's a really, really nice signature. By the way, a Fanatics keyword.
Too?
Yeah, license. Yeah, license, yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, Mitchell and Ness, by the way. So Mitchell and Ness.
Oh, I love those Mitchell and Ness.
So these are like the definition of the throwback jerseys in the NBA.
Yeah.
No longer the main company that produces NBA jerseys. So it makes it that much more rare. Very, very cool. Nice, congrats, and sorry, Jill, as you called some good numbers, especially for me. So thanks again.
Yes, you did.
Well, now it's time for somebody else to call some box numbers, maybe in another quad. Again, we got a great deal on quads, guys. Chances of that coming back again today, very, very little. Especially while I'm around. This usually happens to me in quads. Again, Unfortunately, we know how things go in the break room.
Yeah, you do.
But again, it's a boomerang effect. You know,
Boomerang.
the good positive energy always comes back around at some point. So yeah, let's we got any orders while that quad was going on?
Nope.
No? All right. So let's see. Chris Stoddard. Again, in case you're just tuning in here for the first time today, that's Robbie Lopez to my left. Rob Hill in the host seat. We have 32 shows throughout this entire course of the week.
So,
we are
okay.
So we are live Sunday through Monday, Monday through Sunday, 32 shows over the course of the week. If you enjoy what you're watching today, make sure to hit that share button. And while I'm mentioning that, I think this is a good time, Robbie, to also drop this on here as well, folks. And that is going to be our Refer a Friend program. Very, very easy to get into here in the live break room. Your first order of $100 or more qualifies you to get $50 off that first order for the newbie. And guess what? If you want to earn some more UA store credit, you get $50 as well. We only have so far, Robberoni, we only got 7 that have been a part of the Refer a Friend program for the month of June. Steve Young. Steve Young on an authentic, a retro logo authentic from 1968 to 1995 on that logo for the side of the helmet. That is the giveaway for the month of June. We'll do that at the end of the month for you guys. So let's take another live look back at the break room. Y'all should enter the into the Chase quad. I'm in there too. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So the Chase. Are you talking about the hunt? When you're talking about the Chase quad? Because that's what I'm thinking of here. Oh, somebody just got into the hunt quad. So that'll be the hunt. Yeah, thank you. That's what I assumed. Yeah, definitely. So I'll just go through some quad up options there. Which, by the way, how about that Jamar Chase and that dark? Whoa, easy there, buddy. So that's 484, by the way. So whoever got into that, Robbie, the hunt is going to be $73. I'm just going to write this down, folks. So give me a second. Okay, Jill confirms that is indeed. She said that's what I meant. Yeah, the hunt. Okay, very cool. So that's going to be $73 back to whoever got into that hunt quad. I got another quad there, Jill. Let's go, Rick. Appreciate you, buddy. So the hunt is 74. We know that the Around the World is 86. I'll come back to the series in just a second, folks. I just got to do #breakroom math. Again, we're halfway there. There's no better time to get into another quad than right now, folks. The can miss is 448, so you will be getting back for every spot there. $67. Again, no better time to get into that can miss, just because, again, that prize, we got another 4 boxes down. That'll bring us down to 9. And again, once we get into the single digits, that series is going to close sooner rather than later. $67 is what you get back in the can't miss. Again, for the minis, that's going to be $116. That's going to be $17 in the minis. And again, I did make an exception because I love you guys so much for the high roller as well. That's $496 for the standard base price. 15% off of that is also going to be $74. How about that? The same as the hunt. So again, we have 5 series right now that qualify. Get to as high as I can see the orders flying off the shelf over there. Jumped in the hunt with Jill. Let's go, guys. 3 to go. 3 to go. Keep it rocking and rolling here in the UA Live Break Room.
So Rick and Joe in the hunt.
Yep, and I think Joe just got in there as well.
Yeah, so, just Rick and Joe.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's going to be 74 doll hairs for whoever gets in the quad in that hunt. I see we're at up to 20 eyeballs on the screen. So it's a good time to talk about our other options that we got here. Again, Jill is looking for that chase, or maybe you were just using a different verbiage for what the hunt is. If you're getting hunted, then I guess it's considered getting in a chase. So what are we going to chase for in this quad? Again,
how much is that?
74 for the quad in the hunt. 74 for the hunt. So Jahmyr Gibbs, I've not seen a Jahmyr Gibbs on this retro authentic as of yet. This is a little bit hard to get a price gauge on because there's not a lot of retros on the open market. Again, we've only had this for a little under maybe 2 months now. I think we started this with the end of April, beginning of May. Again, very, very nice. for what we got in here right now. What else does that go with? Well, again, it's every NFC North item we have available. How about two of the best offensive players in recent memory, Robbie? Jahmyr Gibbs and Randy Moss in that NFC North. Again, if you had to create your perfect roster, which, by the way, that's 17-0 team. That was really, really fun for a mixer there. We might be bringing that series back soon. Randy Moss would probably be one of my all-time favorites to create a perfect team with. Randy Moss on one side, Jerry Rice on the other. Those would be my top two wide receivers of all time. Pair that with one of the best offensive players in the game today in Jahmyr Gibbs. How about this? A triple up. This is easy. Jay Hart, number 10. You got one of the best quarterbacks in the NFC as well in Jordan Love. So that's an easy triple up right there. Deion Sanders in the NFC East, primetime baby. Who else is in that NFC East, Robbie? Let's see. Oh, it's, of course, special X, Brian Dawkins, one of the best Eagles of all time. So that's, and CeeDee Lamb. I always keep passing this guy's cleats. That is an easy triple up as well. In that NFC East, just going to do a little refresh for you guys. So it looks like we are still at 3 here in the hunt. So again, that's a great NFC East double up. Again, I talked about Ray Lewis on the Darkness Speed Flex again. Very, very rare for us to get this. This is brand new. This is probably the newest special item that we get in the room for you folks. Again, 2-time Super Bowl champion, former Defensive Player of the Year, all-time tackles leader. Literally does not get better than this, guys, for this Ray Lewis Speed Flex. Jamar Chase, LSU's finest. So that's a pair of AFC North legends right there. This is the division you want to get in, guys. Again, if you really want me to get to the nook and crannies of this, Robbie, I can. Count them 5. Not a $5 foot long, not $5 off, but 5 freaking AFC West headliners. Phillip Rivers, future Hall of Famer. Patrick Mahomes, future Hall of Famer. LaDainian Tomlinson, 2000 and I believe 19 induction into the Hall of Fame, former MVP running back. John Elway, current Hall of Famer. And how about this? Antonio Gates, another AFC West headliner. 5 of them things. A beautiful starting 5 for, again, if there was ever a reason for you guys to get into the quad, which, by the way, 37 minutes left to go. I can go through the dollar amounts if you guys want me to for each division. Feel free to let me know. Again, feel free to let me know. AFC West hits. Marshall Falk. NFC West Speed Flex. We don't get a lot of Speed Flexes for Marshall Falk.
No, we don't.
This is a beautiful, beautiful alternate Speed Flex. Again, we usually get Speed Flexes on his original St. Louis Rams, or I guess you could say anything on those very, very nice looks for the Rams. Got another quad spot coming in?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh. Woo! Very nice. Is that in the hunt?
Yeah.
Awesome. So again, Dos Mas, guys, on that 15% off. This is the best time to ever get into the quads here at UA. Exclusive 15% off for those quads. What else? What else do we got here? What was I looking at? NFC West. Come on, stupid. Let's see where else. Of course, secondary headliners galore. Kyren Williams. My arch nemesis, Kyren Williams. A guy who did not give me a high five when he stood here in studios because I was wearing my Arizona Cardinal sweater. So, look, I'd be happy to pull out a Kyren Williams for you folks. But again, I'll do it with the fake smile on my face. Frank Gore, the 3rd leading rusher in NFL history. 16,000 yards on the dot. A guy that I think is definitely a Hall of Famer. That could be a 49ers hit if he is. We got 3 great running backs in that NFC West. AFC South, we got Jonathan Taylor, one of the best running backs in the game today. And then we got Dan Marino on that rivalry. So what this tells me, guys, think of the AFC West and AFC East. If you land in that division, that would pair up with the 9 golden tickets. I would be willing to bet that the hidden gems will be loaded with the AFC East and AFC West. LOL, stiffed you, Rob. It's all right. It's all right. I'm used to it, buddy. I'm used to it. Again, very, very nice. Hopefully, Rick, you ended up using that 172 wisely. So where else are we looking to play again? I want to zone in and focus on the hunt. Again, Robbie, we have not even sniffed anything in the series yet.
No, we haven't.
Everything's brand new. It's collecting dust. Since 3 o'clock yesterday. Again, Robbie and I dropped this at the tail end of Robbie's show yesterday. Unless are we one to go? I'm going to build the suspense here with my producer.
2 to go.
2 to go. Okay. Barnacles. I got a second quad in the hunt with credits, so thanks. I got you, home slice. And
Oh, no,
again,
yeah, we're one to go.
one to go? Awesome, beautiful. Big round of applause. Big round of applause. Uno mas to go. And so there you go. Rick says one to go. Rick, you're unofficially on payroll, you marketing genius, you, here in the break room. As Shaq said, and I believe the 2000 finals before they ended up beating, I think they swept Indiana in 2000. He said uno mas to go. Because I believe Shaq fouled out in game 3 and Kobe Bryant. That was like Kobe Bryant's first game that put him on the map in the NBA as an ascending superstar. All right, one to go. Robbie, if you had to choose, Brother Bear, which division in the hunt would you want to get into and why? If you were playing in this quad.
Ooh, man, that's tough.
A lot of great options, Brother Bear. A lot of great options.
To be honest with you, any division at this point, it's fresh. So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what division you get into. It's fresh.
Yep, fresher than the other side of the pillow. That
You
is
are
for
definitely,
sure.
yeah.
Again, we're spoiled. I can't even say we're spoiled. You folks at home are the ones that are truly spoiled at the end of the day. Again, I don't want to make this awkward. You know, I don't want to be the best time when it's fresh.
Yep.
Can't agree more, Rick. I don't want to make things awkward. Robbie and I, AFC West is loaded. I know Rick loves that. He's a Chiefs fan. Jill, she's just a collector of all series. I know she definitely loves that. But speaking of honing in on Jill here, Jill, I'm going to take a guess and say this has got to be the item you're going for. ABCD Lamb on his feet, on his cleats. That is about as rare gets here in the break room. Again, we got him and Big Ben in that around the World Series. But again, come on. You get yourself Deion. You get yourself Sidney. You get yourself Brian Dawkins. She said those are pretty sweet. Yeah, again, so sweet that cavities will start to develop.
Oh, wow.
Because of how freaking sweet that is.
Yeah.
For me, I agree with Jill. The AFC West is loaded. Very rarely do we get 5 headliners off rip in this series. Also, guys, please keep in mind for while you're playing in this, Robbie's got the point system. You and I are ready for this point system in the hunt. Again, just to refresh your brains on this, look at all the different ways you can score the point system. And by the way, win an item from each division. Again, that's up to 10 points. That's very, very possible here to get started off with the quad. That's not going to happen right off rip here, guys. But then again, we could see how things can transpire with this. Wow, we got Miguel Vargas sitting off today. Huh. Interesting. Wow, got my drop hitting third. How about that? Anyways, start tuning in the numbers, Jill. We need you focused. we need you focused. Again, I'm debating my first 4 calls. Well, I know Jill well enough. I know, and I hate to spoil things here, Jill. I'm willing to bet 3 and 24 are 2 of your first 4 numbers. Because then again, all 35 boxes are available in this series. I just know Jill well enough. I'm not saying I know her entire strategy, but again, 3 and 24 are always on her mind. If I was calling box numbers, I'd probably call 3 and 16. Again, if you want a sappy story from me, I actually met my girlfriend, and or as Robbie likes to call her, my fiance. For some reason, Robbie always says fiance. I think he's trying. I think he's trying to manifest something there. Even though I can't hide something, I actually just went ring shopping with her not too long ago. So again, fiance is definitely in the near future. But we actually met on St. Patrick's Day. So 316 would definitely probably be my 2 box calls. 22 would be another box call for me because that was my number in baseball when I played 14 years of baseball. So what about you? You and I have never had this conversation. If you had to have a couple of box calls, let's say you had 35 numbers to choose from, what would be some of your boxes, dude, that you would call? Some special numbers that are in your life.
Me?
Yeah.
9, 21, 24.
Your birthday for 9 and 21.
Because it's 35, so...
Why 24?
Her birthday.
Look at that. What a guy.
And-
What a guy.
Huh?
I said, what a guy. What a gentleman you are. What a sweetie.
I'm trying to think what other number then. Probably 23. Michael Jordan number.
The GOAT. You know what? Maybe they're inspired at home. Maybe they take some of our box call numbers. Because I mean, hey, don't hit up Dave in customer service. We're not telling you guys what to pick. But what I am telling y'all to do, especially $74 will be given back to y'all. Again, don't make it awkward here. Again, less than 30 minutes to go on that deal.
25, 2 feet precise.
You guys have been so badass. Again, we can have 8 boxes given to y'all by discounts. First, we did it in that around the world, and here for what we got in the hunt. 4 baseball numbers, which is why it's the end of my which is why it's the end of your log on. Doesn't always come up though. Yeah, no, again, Rick. Again, have those loaded against Jill, or maybe you choose to. Jill chooses to. By the way, let's see if the awkwardness has ended. We do have an order coming in.
We shall see.
We shall see. I'll refresh it over
It
here.
is Sean Alexei.
Closing it out.
Yep.
Alexei! Yes! Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Round of applause. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, everybody. Rick says, no, I'll trust Jill. Again, the community can't get any greater. Well, you see it right there at the bottom, folks. That quad is sold out. Robbie will get that refreshed as soon as we get that put together for you guys. All right, so the first time in the hunt. So we got our point system. We got hopefully 4 headliners coming to you folks. Again, you guys are truly special here in the break room. So best damn breakers and breakheads in the business, as we always like to say. 1:37 Central Time. Again, we are going to probably start to break things down once this timer shuts out, which goes past the 2 o'clock hour, by the way. So we're giving you guys a little bit of overtime as well to get into these series.
There you go.
Thank you, my man. I'm going to put Wemby up here. Wemby's taking up a lot of space, as he always does. So let's see who's in this series. Let's get this out of the way. All right. So 4 for the hunt. Number one quad. So Todd Oliver, Jill Labovitz, Rick Pickett twice, Joe Gallagher, Jill Labovitz twice, Jared Menzer, and Sean Alexei. So there you go. Jill 3, 7, 12, and 24. For the hunt, again, all 35 numbers were available prior to this. So 1 through 2. I should say, 1 through 2, and then 4 through 6. And then we'll have 7 through 11. 7 through 11. 13 through 23. And then 25 through 35. Sorry, I'll have to do that out loud or else. Sorry, the voices in my head won't allow me to think that. Those are all my favorite numbers. Ooh. I think whoever ends up winning an item or multiple items, whatever number of the box it is always going to end up being your favorite numbers. So I almost didn't call 3 just because you said it. Well, let's hope that good things happen here. So 8 times around, we are going back to our traditional.
7, 12.
Yep. 3, 7, 12, and 24. Again, our traditional 8-spot divisional break. Let's see how things shake down here. So let's see what the box calling queen starts off with. I'll go to her first. NFC South. How about this? AFC West. She said, I like this spot. She said, it is loaded. And it is, my friend, it is. Not a whole lot of NFC South headliners, Jill. So what does that mean? If you get an NFC South, there might be a very good chance that you end up getting golden tickets, 9 of those available. Joe Gallagher, the Thunder, is going to be in the NFC North. Sean Alexei, who closed this out, is in that coveted NFC East spot. There's a triple up there. Joe said 0 NFC North headliners. Joe, here's a positive thing for you, buddy. That means there's probably a very good chance that golden tickets are hidden gems in that NFC North. 3, 7, 12, and 24. Rick Pickett, NFC West and AFC North, back-to-back. Todd Oliver, sniper spot on the AFC South, and the men's AFC East spots right there. Oh, yeah, Gibbs is there. Thank you, Jill. Yeah, you got Gibby, who would be an awesome retro. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Uncle Sam flexing them muscles. Thank you, my man. 3, 7, 12, and 24. And thank you, as always, for bringing those in numerical order. I always appreciate that. All right. Appreciate everybody tuning into a Freaky Friday here in the UA Live break room. Joe said, oh, good call, Jill. The retro threw me off. So starting with box number 3, the answer, the Allen Iverson number. We ain't talking about no practice. It's game time here in the UA Live break room. Well, we got a theme going here, Robbie. We had no golden tickets and 3 headliners in the Around the World last break. Make that 5 straight boxes with no golden tickets. So let's see what this is. And again, I'm going to keep you guys in more suspense, waiting for Uncle Sam to get back in the picture. Got to have Uncle Sam on here. And how about this? We're going to have a second Speed Flex join Steve Young out on the table. Now, Robbie is known for a lot of things, but I think the most impressive thing about Robbie is that he is really, really good at making bird noises. He makes a great Ravens noise, but how about a special bird noise for Special X? Sean Alexei, yes! The closer spot gets Special X and Brian Dawkins.
Ooh.
A beautiful,
Weapon X.
For Brian Dawkins, baby, the number 20 inscribed on the side of the helmet. Beautiful, beautiful signature. First ballot Hall of Fame safety. One of the hardest hitting safeties and best leaders from the safety spot.
Wrong bird.
Wrong bird. Wrong bird for Rick. Right bird for Sean. Hey, shout out to him for closing this out. Closer magic, baby. Very, very nice start for Mr. Alexi. So again, 5 boxes have been done in this show, 4 of them being headliners. I always like to say that every show has a theme. Good, bad, or indifferent, there's always a theme here in the UA Live break room. Very, very cool. Brian Dawkins. Again, this is a guy that was all about the business. So Jill, as always, great sportsmanship. Rick as well. Congratulations, Sean. Very nice. Congrats. However, Brian, I got to give you the boot. Got to move to the side.
So that was Brian Dawkins. So
Yes, it was.
he gets 1 point for full-size helmet.
Yep.
Offensive player.
Defensive player. Yeah.
I'm sorry, 2 points for defensive player.
Okay.
He's not a Hall of Famer, is he?
He is a Hall of Famer.
Okay, Hall of Famer.
So that's
3
1
points.
3. That's 6 points.
Is he retired?
He is retired.
2 more points.
That's 8.
Uh,
And then the others we got to wait on right now. So that's 8. That's 8 points to start off.
Yep.
So I'll take my time here while you put that in. Retired as well. So according to our calculations, that is 8 points. Thank you, Robbie, for helping put that together. So Sean, winning an item, and again, you're obviously in the lead. So big points, add nice. It should be 8 though. 11 on the ticker for Hunt, right? It should be 8 through 11 on the ticker. Let me check real quick, Andrew. Give me a second. Oh, great call. Thank you very much. Yeah, you are 100% correct, Andrew. Again, this is why you guys. Again, we always have a third eye. Being you wonderful breakers. So thanks, Andrew. Appreciate that. That's now updated. So box number 7, Brian Dawkins at 8 points for Sean Alexi. He's obviously the leaderboard leader to start things off here. Let's see what we got. All right, interesting. Nothing hidden under here. So we have ourselves a hidden gem with no golden tickets. So that is interesting. We're going to have ourselves another sniper spot for a 3-time Pro Bowler. Another southpaw of the pigskin. Not as great as Steve Young, but a pretty damn good one. How about Mark Brunell?
Oh.
Mark Brunell on the aqua teal jerseys of the Jacksonville Jaguars. My opinion, the best look in their franchise's history. Mark Brunell right here with the JSA cert card as well. Todd Oliver. Shout out to you, Todd. So let's see what we got for our point scoring system.
That's going to be 2 points for non-helmet.
Yep, 2 points for
1 point for offensive player, 3 point.
He's not a. Let's
2
see.
points for retired.
So that's 3. That's 5.
And I don't think he's a Hall of Fame, is it?
He's not. No.
That's 5 points right now.
Okay, so Todd Oliver right behind Sean, so 5 points. Very, very nice start. Mark Brunell. So again, keep in mind, we have a top 3 finish. First place gets 10 golden tickets at the end of the series. Second place gets 5. And then third place gets 500 in store credit. So Todd Oliver, 312-889. Mr. Mark Brunell. On the Jersey. I love that. I love the Jacks.
Jersey, too.
I
love the teal ones.
Oh, dude, they're so badass. One of my favorites. So let's see what we get into next. So
What's up, Dalton?
Hey, is that Mr. Carver? Dalton, what's up, baby? Good to see you, big dog. Okay, so Robbie brought over box 12, 3, 2 down, 2 to go. Come on, AFC West, says Jill. Jill, fingers crossed for you, girl. You definitely helped out the community in a big way. I'm hoping that you help out yourself. That's a big boy. That's a big boy right here, Uncle Sam.
It felt big.
Woo!
It felt big.
It's not November yet, but this feels like Tom the Turkey. This is a big one. Oh, my. Oh, my. Well, it's funny how you can Beetlejuice things sometimes, Mr. Lopez. I remember a comment that was left about, I don't know, 5 minutes ago, who said...
Oh, wow, 5 minutes ago.
Who said, Rob, you pulled the wrong bird. How could you do this to me? Brian Dawkins is nice, but you know what's even sweeter? A 2-time Super Bowl champ, a Defensive Player of the Year, and a first ballot Hall of Famer, Robbie. He's coming out of the darkness.
Oh!
He's flying into the light. It is the darkness speed flex for Rick Pickett, baby.
Rick!
AFC North hit.
Look at that, Rick.
Look at the royal purple visor and all of its greatness.
1 point.
The red-eye raven. Way to go, Rick Pickett. That was it. Thanks, Joe. Absolutely gorgeous.
Hall of Famer, 3 points.
Very, very nice.
And that is it so far. So he's got 3, 5, 7, 8. He's tied with
Sean.
Sean.
Very nice. So 8. So you heard Robbie keeping track over there. So that's 8 for Rick, 8 for Sean, 5 for Todd. Hey, right now you guys are in the lead. Again, this is the first 3 boxes of the series. So again, Rick, very, very nice. Now let's see if somebody doubles up here and firmly takes the lead between you 3 gentlemen. Again, I like to spread the wealth. Hopefully Jared, Jill, or Joe gets on the board here. I believe in that last quad. Yeah, the last quad we had 4 different winners. Let's see if we get the same here.
Ooh.
Rob, you no mistake about it. This is my favorite looking speed flex in any series.
Oh, yeah, I love those, the dark.
The darkness.
The dark. Enter the dark.
That's the Lewis I wanted too, Rick. AFC West now for Jill. Let me know if they're moving. Again, very popular speed flex, no mistake about it. We just started putting these in our series this past week. So again, get them while they're hot, baby. Get them while they're hot. Let's see here if I can make some room potentially for keeping anything on the table. I hate to put the Ray Lewis up here, but duty calls, baby. Duty calls. All right. Box 24. Again, both series you guys got into with the quads also apply for the separate chase wheel spins. I will be honest with you folks. I struggled a little bit bringing this one over here, so that's another good sign. So it sounds like Jill has worked her box caller magic again. Let's see if it's for herself this time. Oh my, another Tom the Turkey. Another Big Bertha.
They were heavy. They were heavy.
Who is going to benefit from this one right here?
I struggled with this one. Man.
All right, let's see what we got here. Woo! Okay, so, you know what we like to say all the time here at UA. Players what? Play is play.
Players play.
Play is pay. And this is why getting multiple spots in a series is really, really a big benefit. In the great words of John Madden, Marshall, Falk. 1999 NFL MVP, arguably the most talented player on the greatest show on turf, Rick Pickett, baby, putting on a greatest display in this break room this afternoon. Ray Lewis and now Marshall Falk, Robbie. How about that? How about that? Beautiful. Wow, this was a break indeed. Ray Lewis, Brian Dawkins, and Marshall Faulk. 3 speed flexes out of the 4 quad spots. People said, oh, wow, I didn't just hear that Joe was seriously rooting for you. Again, obviously, I don't have to tell you guys how things work here. You can always trade outside of the show, and that's the great thing about this break room. You can always work something out for you guys, even if you don't win. Jill, I'll be honest, I was rooting for you, Joe,
Wow.
and Jared as well.
Wow.
Thanks,
That was a
everybody.
good quad. Good quad.
Oh, my God. How many points, by the way, did Rick get for Marshall Faulk? I don't know
For
if you
all
know.
that, including the points before, he's got a total of 13 now.
Wow, so Rick is in place with 13. Sean is in second with 8. And then Todd Oliver right now is in the 3rd spot with 5. So again, keep adding up those points. We are now down to 15 headliners and 31 total boxes. Still right around a 1-to-2 ratio. And all 9 golden tickets are left, y'all. All 9 golden tickets are left. Which, by the way, Robbie, Rick bought that spot with his last spot to get the Marshall Faulk. That's why you get multiple spots, guys. 3, 1, 2, 9, and 7, 0. Marshall Faulk. 13 minutes, Robbie. 13 minutes left on that timer right now. Again, for those that are just chiming in, 17 people watching live. We have a 15% off quad. Every single quad spot available. Again, that quad here in the hunt is completely refreshed, completely brand new. Oh, these are all jerseys. There we go. I think everything else is on the table. Again, quad spots, about 13 minutes or so to go. Let's finish strong, which, by the way, I think, yeah, somebody else. Wow, we got 2 to go in the double, 3 to go in the single in the hunt. So you guys have turned yourselves from the prey to the predators in this show. So keep it going. Let's finish with a bang. And I mean a big bang. Wow. Very, very cool for what we got here. Very, very nice. So again, we should close a single and a double. Somebody just got into that quad again, Robbie. So that's $74 going back to whoever got that. Let's not sleep on the high roller either, just because the high roller.
Nobody got in the quad.
What's up?
Nobody got in the quad.
Oh, okay. I just saw that there were 7 left in the hunt for the second one. So unless that's snuck in there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Todd Oliver got
Todd Oliver. Yeah, Todd's like, hey, I was the only person who didn't get a headliner as a winner. I want to get my ass back in there, as he should. Double and singles in the hunt are close. Damn right, Rick. Damn right. Keep putting it in the chat for the peoples out there, Rick. People listen to you. Don't sleep on this high roller again. The high roller also is 15% off. Just because y'all aren't playing this in the late night, I don't know, this is like a late night fun series. You know, bring the excitement and enthusiasm here into this show. So keep in mind, 15 golden tickets are left, but they are not a part of these headliners. The headliners are different for what we got left. These are singular golden tickets that are a part of the headliners. They do not count towards this. 5 tickets for an AFC East hit, 4 tickets for an AFC West, 3 for an AFC North, and 3 for an NFC North, Robbie. John Elway on his speed flex. I want to see another Steve Young join us up here. He is also up here as a photoed headliner. Barry Sanders is a secondary headliner, folks. LaDainian Tomlinson and Julio Jones. The high roller right now, you get $74 off for that high roller spot. Keep that in mind. Got about 10 minutes left to do that. While Rick is keeping us updated in the hunt, there is 1 to go. 1 to go in that hunt double set will definitely happen throughout the course of the show. Singles should happen as well, by the way, guys. Singles should also happen. So from the hits that we got one from every different division. The NFC East, AFC North, NFC West, and the AFC South. So that didn't really eliminate a whole lot of double and triple ups. Did that double close, my friend?
I'll let you know in a minute. I'm having trouble with the
Take
internet.
your time. Take your time.
Looks like Jared Menzer got into the double hunts.
That should close it. That should do the damn thing. Real quick, guys, around the world, 8 headliners, 14 boxes around the world is 86 doll hairs off. We've already did 1 quad in this show. Keep it up. We still have the Landon Donovan and Tom Brady, worth about a $4,500 or so value between those two. Definitely get into that. That hunt refreshed, so that closed out. Thank you to everybody in that series. Again, keep in mind, that double and quad is a separate chase wheel spin. Around the world is a separate one as well. That will happen at the end of the show, which again, We still got at least 9 minutes, guys. 9 minutes to go on that timer. So once we get that loaded, I'm going to see what else is close. 3 to go in that Hunt single.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you, dude. 5 to go in that Camus. By the way, the jersey is at 1 to go on that single. No reason why that can't go. So again, great job, guys. Keep it rocking, keep it rolling. Jill, Rick. Oh, how about this? No wonder this double got close. First, Chris Hove sighting. What's going on, Hove? Good to see you, buddy. 4 in there. Jill with their second spot, and Jared Menzer closing that out. So 2 numbers. 2 numbers. For the Hunt double. Number 1. First Hunt double. Again, 15 headliners, 31 boxes left. All 9 golden tickets. Yep, 6 and 16. Robbie is on the case. That's going to be 4 and 5, and then 16. Oh, it's going to be 13 through 15, and then 17 through 23. So, Robbie, I got a big Blue Jays fan in my life. I know you're watching the soccer, but he just messaged me and he said their starting pitcher today, the Jays, Kevin Gausman. He said, "Are you sure you want to have him traded to the White Sox?" So I'm assuming the Cubs are doing well so far. I don't know if you checked in on that.
No.
But I'm assuming they're doing well today. All right, randomizer 8 times around. Eight times around for the Hunts. Let's see what you wild predators have got in your system here. Again, we still got 1 on that jersey single, 3 on that Hunt single. Do not let this be the final break in this show, guys. All right. Box number 6 and box number 16. It's always a good thing when you got a lot of boxes back here. It means it's been a great show, which it has been. All right, let's see how things randomed out. Jared Menzer in the NFC North. Jill, the South and the East. Hey, she's got her Cowboys division. How about this? A litany of Chris Hove's NFC West, AFC North, and the AFC South, and the AFC West. Rick Pickett in the middle of a Hove sandwich with his lone spot in that AFC East. Good luck to everybody. Better luck to any of my future parlays later today. Okay. Now, my as deep as my voice is, I cannot get my tones as low as Robbie does. Robbie, what do you like to sing every single time you see one of these?
Tickets. Golden tickets.
I gotta
go to ticket.
I gotta
go
to tickets. 3 of them things. 3 of them things. About to go to a lucky lad or lattice out there. It feels like a mini. But again, we're focusing on the golden tickets here. And what do we have here? She's been waiting all damn day to have her box calls go in her favor. Now it's on her arch nemesis. Jill, baby, put her on the board. Vince Papali in the NFC East for the Philadelphia Eagle, and she gets her first golden tickets of the show. 3 of them things. Awesome job to Miss Jill Labovitz. Let's go, Jilly Bean. Round of applause. So those golden tickets. Vince Papali, how about that? Vince Papali, probably known for his acting more than his football editions. A guy that I think.
Let's go! Finally, there you go.
Yeah, she said finally. Congrats, Joe. What's up, Hermie? Good to see you, Herm. Big time Bears fan in the break room.
Herm, what's up, Herm?
So Jill now.
Herm Williams.
Yeah, Herm Williams, man. So Jill now looking at double up. See, what do we say? It's the boomerang effect. You continue to play in the break page. Good things eventually come back around.
She got her some golden tickets. Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Building up my ticking balance. Thank goodness.
Yeah, Joe, what's your balance at now? I'm curious, because like I said, we completely...
What's up there?
What's up, Hermie? Me and Robbie were talking about it earlier. We completely revamped our locker today. There's a whole lot of new lids in that bad boy. Oh boy, speaking of bad boys, again, what does Frankie always say? He's like, I feel a heavy one.
Feel heavy?
Yeah, it definitely.
Jill got that crystal Brady yesterday.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. Snagged it real quick. Snagged it before anybody. That's the thing about this locker room, folks. You have to pay attention. You got to pay attention every single day because you never know when it's going to get replenished. Now, I'm not saying anything else, but just pay attention. You just pay attention. Go on there every single morning, every single afternoon, every single evening, and make sure you guys are always tuning in to see what is being replenished.
Now, that's a great point because we haven't seen this guy in the locker yet, but I would not be surprised, dude, if we see him in here at some point. We got this guy a whole lot on speed flexes.
Yes, we do.
And I feel like we might have a nice, unique, rare speed flex for you guys. Instead, he is going to be the first, second, third, fourth, how about fifth speed flex of this damn show? NFC North. Get ready to feel the love, Mr. Lopez. It's Jordan Love. Absolutely gorgeous. J-Love, baby. Jared Menzer and the Men's gets himself on the board with one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League. Awesome stuff there. A guy. Vince Papale.
So that was.
Oh, for the point count, yeah.
So
retired.
Vince Papale is he was defense, right? Yeah,
Defense,
was
yeah.
2. Retired players, another 2.
Yep.
Hall of Famer, 3.
No, he's
oh no,
he's not a Hall of Famer. No.
no, that was a mini, right?
Yes.
2. That's
Okay.
what I was looking at. 2 on the mini. And that's it for now, right? Yep. So
Correct.
that's 6 points right now.
For Jill, and then for Jordan
And then
Love,
Jordan Love.
that's 1 full-size helmet.
That's Jared, right?
Jared, yes.
Jared.
An offensive player, that's 1,
So he
so
got
it's
a
2.
full-size helmet.
Win
Got
any items.
offensive player 1.
I think that's only 2 points for Jared.
And yeah, that's it.
So 2 points for Jared, but I think
Yep.
he'll take the speed flex with a big smile. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome stuff, guys. Round of applause.
You'll have to probably put the. Or I'll move some of this out of the way.
All good. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. Steve Young. Steve getting the boot, buddy. Sorry, we got a lot of Steve Youngs in the room. So I'm definitely going to put the Ray Lewis here in the product can, make no mistake about it. Wow. A lot of great stuff won in the show. Robin Robbie, one of those crystals Brady's is on. You see what the price is?
Huh?
You see what the price is that Joe put in the chat for a crystal Brady? Going for $35,000.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wow. That's insane.
Not sure what the points mean. So Jared at the end, and I'm sure Rob will explain it. It's in the listings. You want the most points at the end of this series. The most points will get you what? 10 golden tickets. Second place will get you 5 golden tickets. And third place will get you a $500 in store credit. So, Jared and everybody else, get those points up so you can get the most points, all right? Does he, LOL? Rick doesn't want to swap Ray Lewis for some love.
Does he? Well, hey, it's worth a try, man. You can't knock him for trying. So, yeah, Robbie explained it perfectly. By the way, good call by Joe saying Vince played wide receiver. He did. But again, offensive player and defensive player. It is a 1 point difference, so but it still is 2 for that. Oh, no, Vince Papale was 1. Retired player, that's 3. A non full-sized helmet, that's 6. No, 5. 5, that's 5. I take that back. So there's 5 for Jill. 5 for Jill and then 2 for Jared on that Jordan Love. So awesome job, guys. Awesome job. I got to write this up real quick for the men's, and then we can check the break room, which, by the way, Robbie and everybody else out there, 30 seconds. 30-second warning. Get your quad spots in now. Last time that we will have 15% off the rest of the day. And because my big buns are in this host chair, I'm calling the shots here on what we got for our discounts. So maybe there might be one running back at the 3 o'clock hour, but for right now, I do not plan on that being the case. So we shall see. Jordan loves speed flex. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so we have not closed on anything else out, I don't believe.
Nope.
We were hanging on by
Jill did get a last spot in that quad, so no more.
No mas. It is finito. That is all done, my friend.
I would say that.
Oh, I'm trying.
I saw it go to 0. So, yep, that was it. So, Jill got the last discount in the quad hunt.
Very nice.
So, that is now 7 to go.
Siete. Okay, thank you, my friend. So we'll go through a rundown real quick. I know we were close in the hunt for that single. Jersey is still there by a single. So that's kind of how that looks like right now. Again, the Chase wheel spin we will have coming up after this brief rundown. Again, 2 separate ones around the world and the hunt. I think we did a quad in each, and then we also did a double in the hunt. So a lot of names coming up, guys. So the hunt, 14 headliners, 29 boxes left, 6 golden tickets. Jill just nabbed herself the first 3. Jahmyr Gibbs, Deion Sanders, Phillip Rivers, Randy Moss, Patrick Mahomes, LaDainian Tomlinson on his college lid, Jonathan Taylor, John Elway, Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb cleats, and a Dan Marino rivalry. All 3 secondary headliners remain with Kyron Williams, Frank Gore, and Antonio Gates. Around the world, I'm so glad that you guys did a quad in this one. Had some really, really nice items that popped out of there, including something like the Victor Wembanyama basketball that came out, the Steve Young Speed Flex, amongst others. 6 golden tickets in here as well, Robbie. Luka Dončić, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Landon Donovan, Brendan Shanahan, Ben Roethlisberger cleats, Alexander Ovechkin on the Zamboni, and that Tom Brady Speed Flex worth between $3,500 to $4,000. That doubles up with Landon Donovan, by the way. Nikola Jokic for secondary headliner. 10 golden tickets will be issued out to the person who finishes with the most countries visited by the end of the series. High roller, gonna talk about this real quick and then move ourselves onto that Chase wheel spin. 9 headliners and 18 boxes in that high roller. These are by crates, by the way. They are not single, doubles, or quads. 3 of them things, as you can see here in the graphic. 3 will come out when you sell out a crate. Steve Young and John Elway on the Speed Flexes. 15 golden tickets are in the hidden gems that remain. Again, the golden tickets do not go with this. Each one of these golden tickets is its own individual photoed headliner. So this AFC East headliner will have 5 tickets, such as 4 in the AFC West, 3 in the AFC North, and 3 in the NFC North. Barry freaking Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Julio Jones are all secondary headliners. So, with all that being said, guys, that was our brief end of the show rundown. I will do another close if we close on that jersey single or we close out those last 3 spots in the hunt. However, Robbie got together that Chase wheel spin. So the one on the left, that is going to be for the around the world. Anybody that played in that is going to get a chance at winning up to $100 in store credit. So here we go. 8 times around Mr. Lopez. Again, this is a top spot draw. 32 names are in here. Good luck. We have a lot of reoccurring names that we will once again see in the next Chase wheel spin. 7 times around Jill Abovitz. Will she stay or will she go? She's going to hand the ball off to Chris Stoddard, who won a spot in that around the world quad. So, while we wait on Chris to give us a spot 1 through 100, I will start this on 1 in case he does not say anything, which is A-okay. While we wait, though, Robbie, we got hits of the show, buddy. 5 of these things up here to talk about. Give me your 5 to 1.
I'll go Jordan Love, number 5, because Brian Maresca's watching me, so Packers go last. Actually, Packers don't go at all, so I'm going top 4.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
The pettiness.
Yeah, we don't do Packers here. So top 4 for me is going to be Ray Lewis, Wemby, Marshall, and Brian.
Awesome, man.
Don't forget Steve. Steve's over there. Honorable Steve. There you go. Honorable Steve.
Honorable, yeah, don't forget Steve Young. Yeah, honorable Steve Young. But he didn't make the cut, Joe, so we're just talking about what's on the table. So I'll go 5 to 1 here. I will include Jordan Love just because I can't exclude him. He's too good of a quarterback. So I'll put man, this is tough. This is the tough one. I'm going to put Marshall Faulk at 5, Jordan Love at 4, Brian Dawkins at 3, Victor Wembanyama ball at 2, and then, of course, come on, the darkness, the dark Raven. Ray Lewis, baby, on that perfect royal purple visor. Very sought after speed flex in this series. So I haven't heard anything from Chris. Chris Stoddard, the first of 2 Chase wheel spins. Robbie, he's going to get a not so high number, but certainly could do a lot worse. He is going to rock the Walter Peyton number. He's going to get a sweet $34. $34 going to Chris Stoddard in the first of 2 Chase wheel spins here. Now we're going to get some more names tossed in the pot here for this second Chase wheel spin. Now, this was for everybody that played in the hunt. We did not have anyone close out any boxes in the hunt. Again, we dropped that at the 3 o'clock show yesterday. So shout out to everybody that took advantage in that series. Again, 8 times around we go. 7 times around, and Rick Pickett, Mr. Husker guy, will he stay or will he go? 8 times around, and what's the result? Hey, look at that, Rick Pickett, stubborn stud in everything, is going to stand on business. Rick, I know you've been in the chat all show long, my friend. What are you feeling, buddy? What number do you want to stay on? If you don't say anything, that's going to be number 1. While we wait on Rick Pickett, Robbie. Final thoughts, Uncle Sam. Final thoughts, my friend of the show.
Great, Jake. Great job. Great job. Looking for another great show with you guys.
Yeah, you guys absolutely kicked ass of the highest order. If my numbers are correct, we did 8 boxes on the show, but very, very good. 8 boxes all across. Half of those boxes we did, 5 of them were speed flexes. Dawkins, Falk, Love, Lewis, and Steve Young. Cannot count out Stevie Southpaw. So Rick said I don't get many. USA on the board.
USA, go! USA!
USA!
Go!
USA!
USA!
There we go. Damn, that was impressive. Get that man some water.
Yeah!
There you go. Let's go. USA on the board, baby. All without
On the
their captain,
board.
too. All without the captain, too. So Rick's going to go with user number 4. He said, absolutely, Jill, you're amazing. Oh, look at the sportsmanship. So nice, so nice. So there's nice turquoise number 4, Rick. Let's see if it does you some good work here. Well, Rick, it looks like you're going to get another aqua in this from box number 23. Or box 23. Dollar amount number 23. So Chris Stoddard got 34.
All right, hold on.
And then Rick's going to get 23.
Chris got 34, you said?
Yes, and then Rick got
And
23.
Pickett,
Yes, 23.
23.
All right, guys, an unbelievable show. Any and all boxes will now be transferred into pre-fills, and that's A-okay because we got the same Dan combo coming up at 3 o'clock. The R&R show. Robbie/Uncle Sam will be on the producer side. I will be back here in the host seat again in the next 45 minutes. Go out and stretch those legs. Enjoy yourself a nice lunch break. Go outside today. Go touch grass. It is an absolutely gorgeous day, hopefully in your area, like it is in the Illinois area as well. Enjoy. Take a little time off. We'll see you guys back in the next 45 minutes. Don't talk to strangers. Go eat some vegetables. And